feathers, and crowns. Strong, healthy smiles start here. Call Dr. Joshua Leonard for an appointment at 606-237-9983 or learn more about our practice at joshleonarddmd.com.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage plan compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
It still doesn't seem real to me. I was on my way to work one morning and a tractor trailer pulled out right in front of me. I had nowhere to go, but the police officer told me it was my fault. Thousands of dollars in doctor's bills. I felt helpless. Shane Hall was the only one willing to fight for me. He made the big trucks insurance company pay.
Call the name you know. Call Shane Hall and Keith Hall, attorneys at law.
Southside Mall is a regional enclosed mall located on U.S. Highway 119 in South Williamson. It's your one-stop shop for all of your holiday needs. Southside Mall wants to invite you and your family to enjoy one of the 20 stores or restaurants they offer. Don't forget, now through December 24th, you can stop by and get your picture made with Santa. Check out our website or Facebook page for days and times Santa will be at the mall. Great things come in mall packages at Southside Mall.
As winter approaches, the last thing you need to worry about is the liability of icy conditions. People's Insurance Agency can help put your mind at ease, offering bundled solutions that carry over and protect every area of your life. It's true that life can throw you a curve, but there's comfort in knowing you have someone there to help you through it. With over 80 insurance specialists through Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky, People's Insurance Agency offers large insurance solutions with small-town accessibility. Call today.
Hello, I'm Bob Hutchison here for the Hutch Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Whenever you see a vehicle with the Hutch logo on the back, you know they were treated with respect and given the best deal.
New Jeep Compass Sport 4x4, $24,829 or $372 per month with no money down.
I love Eastern Kentucky, and that's why you have my guarantee.
Now the clock's wound down, so it should be about time for the starting lineups here in just a moment. Down to our right, Belfry will come out to our left. It'll be Bell County. Bell County will be in all blue with the white helmets. Belfry will come out in just a minute in white on white. Their white pants, white jerseys, and those legendary traditional white and red helmets. We got the national anthem. While we do that, instead of trying to pick it up, why don't we step out for a quick break, and then we'll come back to the starting lineups, the opening kickoff of Belfry and Bell County on 93.1 WDHR Sports. And then we'll come back to the starting lineup.
Williamson Wellness Center is cheering on the Belfry Pirates. Williamson Health and Wellness Center is invested in your children and reinvesting our money in your communities. Williamson Health and Wellness Center, being different on purpose.
Double Quick would like to congratulate the Belfry Pirates for earning their way to the state championship game. Double Quick takes pride in serving the Belfry community, and we're proud of our Pirates. If you need game time snacks and drinks, stop by your area Double Quick right now. We look forward to serving you. Good luck and go Pirates from everyone at Double Quick.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care. In football, the object on Friday nights is to prove your team is better than their team. Well, at Total Pharmacy Care, we prove that every day. Our team of pharmacists only fills prescriptions, no cards or candy or novelty items. Just complete focus on explaining and filling your prescriptions. So tell your doctor and choose the team at Total Pharmacy Care. We're located in Phelps, Belfry, Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Martin. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
We had a chance to talk to Carl Nathy, who's the legendary public assistant PA voice here for the University of Kentucky. He came back and checked our lineups and pronunciations. Bell County, first of all, down to our left, will be announced their starting lineups, and the Pirates will be to our right. Here comes Bell County down to our left, busting through the hoop under legendary coach Dudley Hilton. The Belfry players down to our right in the tunnel. They're bouncing up and down. The Belfry Pirates, the Paw Creek Nation, as the Pirates take the field in all white, bust through the sign. And just about ready to go. Great atmosphere here at Kroger Field. Glad to be with you. Bobby Norman, Steve Mickey, and Need Jackson for championship football. 14th time Belfry has advanced to a state championship.
Hey, and right now, Bobby, if you're standing on that sideline, all you're wanting to do is for this clock to click down to 0 so you can start playing. It's been a long week. You've tried to keep it as normal as possible. You've tried to stay on that same routine. But, when you got on that bus and you rolled in, you saw the stadium, trust me, the oxygen was sucked out of the bus. It's a huge dressing room, a lot of seats here. But, once that ball is kicked off, it's still a ball game. Nothing changes, just like playing back on Pond Creek.
Just about ready to go. We'll check the captains for you here in just a moment.
There's one thing, though, I can remember, Coach. I can remember the song that was playing when we pulled into Fairground Stadium. It was In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins.
I can too. I can
remember that. The hair will stand up on the back of your neck when you know what when I hear that song. I tell you, there's just something about that time. Ben
Bentley out there with Peyton Hensley, Grayson Cook, and Ethan Wolford, your coaches, captains out there for Belfry. Dudley Hilton and Philip Haywood right now exchanging pleasantries. And the players and coaches all shaking hands. Bell County's captains led by London Stephanie, the excellent quarterback. What a year that young man has had. Jason Jones is also a captain out there for the Bell County Bobcats. Referee's going over some of the rules here. Your captains are in control of your team. Just about ready for the toss.
And you don't look for many surprises tonight. Both these teams so well coached. Both coaches believe in what they do. I mean, they're going to dance with what Brooke got them here.
No doubt about that. Bell County wins the toss. Let's see what they decide to do. Bell County looks like they're going to take the football.
I was going to say, they took the football.
They took the football. So it'll be the Belfry defense out on the field first trip. And Coach Steve Mickey's got our starting lineups.
Starting the state championship tonight at nose guard, number 23, Jacob Baisden. Right tackle, number 40, Jonathan Stepp. And left tackle will be number 56, Mason Washington. Ends tonight, number 16, Brad Lowe. And at right end, number 34, Grayson Cook. Linebackers tonight, number 31, John Ashurst. And on the other side will be, trying to find it here, Seth Mounts, number 5. The corners tonight, number 1, Tyler Chafin, and number 6, Isaiah Birchfield. The safeties, number 10, Brett Coleman, and free safety, number 9, Ben Bentley.
There you go. We're just about ready to roll. Belfry will tee it up. They'll move left to right on your radio dial. 48 minutes from a championship. Belfry and Bell County, two of the most legendary powers in the mountains. Another one won their 5th state championship today. The Pikeville Panthers completely demolished another mountain team, Paintsville, in a victory for Coach Chris McNamee and his staff. Congratulations to them. But this one for the AAA. Just about ready to go. Of course, you got a little more media stuff that goes on and timeouts and all this stuff during this, so we'll kind of ebb and flow with that. But we appreciate you tuning in. Great atmosphere and going to be a good one. Settle back with a big ice-cold lemonade, big sweet tea, and a big old snack of some nachos, wings. I know it's some of your favorites, Coach.
Absolutely. Get those wings ready now. This should be a good one.
Should be. Bell County kind of breaks their huddle. They'll receive the ball. Of course, they've got a lot of speed, especially at your quarterback. They'll put a couple of their good running backs back there to receive this one.
Yeah, and Belfry coming off what was one of the more physical football games we've seen in a couple years, too. Last week at DeSales. That was a huge ball game. For Bell County, they had a little easier path to get here than what the Pirates had.
They played a good Taylor County team and just about ready to go. 14-0, though. You got to be doing something right. Belfry 10-3. Tougher schedule, but 14-0, you definitely got to respect that. Grayson Cook to boot it away, moving left to right. As we said, Belfry in the all-white. Just about ready to go. The senior captain's had a great career at Belfry, closing it out in a state championship. I think 34 boots it away. Pretty good kick. We're going to be very returnable there about the 9-yard line. Good return, and Belfry's there about the 27. Nice stop by a host of Pirates. Pretty good coverage on the line drive kick, and Bell County will have it first down and 10.
Yeah, for Matt Varney, Belfry's defense comes out in good field position here. This will all be about, Bobby, I think if both teams have to stop the run, put the other ones in a throw-in situation.
Stephanie, your quarterback, they'll mark it about at the 26, going right to left are the Bobcats. Stephanie close to 1,000 yards rushing and excellent passer as well. Their leading ground gainer is Brandon Baker. He's number 27. Set back to the right of Stephanie. He's going to come out on the run to the left side. Stephanie tries to get to the outside. Belfry's out there, and they're going to throw him for a loss back at about the 22, maybe the 23. That was just a simple snap it to the quarterback. I'm going to run around the left side, and nothing doing there for Bell County.
And that's what we said all season long. The strength of this Belfry defense is the lateral pursuit. You better have some speed if you're going to try to get the corner on this football team.
No doubt about that. Chandler Mink into the wide out, so they'll spread the field this time. They'll put Baker to the back of Stephanie, 3 wides to the right. Second down and long, 14. They'll come out on option look. They'll get it to Baker. Baker has a little bit of yardage as he's hammered across the 25. He gets back to about the original line of scrimmage as Ashurst and Washington and a couple of others in there for the Pirates.
Yeah, Bell's going to give you a ton of different looks. That time they go trips to the wide side of the field, but yet they come back and they run the option, speed option, basically to the short side of the field, trying to get you a man down with the defense moving to the wide side.
Big play early right here. 3 wides right, 1 to the left. Stephanie in that shotgun. He's going to sprint out to the right. The junior quarterback now stutter steps, going to try to run up the field. Gets to the outside.
Flag.
Stephanie's got running room and got more than the first down. He'll get up to midfield, but there's a flag lays back at the line of scrimmage, and this one's going to be coming back. But that shows you, even though there's a penalty, what he does when that play breaks down, he's still dangerous.
Yeah, I think that's the big part of their offense right there, because that is hard to account for, especially at that time. Belfry rushing 4, dropping 7. Everybody's trying to get back to that zone, and there's some running lanes. And that time, luckily for the Pirates, some of that yellow laundry's on the floor.
They'll mark them off 10 yards here, and that would have been first down at midfield, but that flag was thrown early. That'll move the ball back to the 16-yard line. It'll be third and a long way to go, 3rd and 20.
Yeah, and this is a tough situation for anybody to try to convert on 3rd down. You don't want to turn the ball over here in the shadow of your own goalpost.
No doubt about that. 3 wides right, 1 to the left. This time Baker will be to the left of Stephanie, who stands on the 11-yard line waiting on the snap. He'll get it and fakes. Going to try to throw deep and has his man and going to get upfield. Not quite the first down. Going to be about a 2 yards shy. Good play right there. They'll come up to the 34 to be 2 yards short. It'll be 4th down and 2, and Dudley Hilton will send out his punt team.
Yeah, the entire offense, that series for the Bobcats all went back away from the trips formation. Everything went into the weak side of Belfry's defense, trying to catch Belfry, shorthanded one man where they have to swing the defense to the wide side of the field.
Jason Jones will be your punter. Be 4th and 2. If you're Belfry, you got to stay on sides here. Isaac Dixon and Ben Bentley will stand back at about their 38-yard line. They're waiting on the 4th and 2 punt from Jones. Basic punt setup here, nothing fancy. Kick is out of there. It's a good one. I tell you, nice high kick. And Dixon lets it hit and goes over and fields it about the 20. Tries to reverse field and does, looking for a block. Gets up to about the 22-yard line, probably close to a late hit. Maybe didn't hit him hard enough to get the flag. But Dixon up to the 22. That's where Belfry will have it 1st and 10. And to take a look at the Pirates' starting lineup.
46 yards on the punt there, Bobby.
All right, tonight for the Pirates. Trying to find it here on this new sheet. We don't have any lights on, fans. You're wondering what we're trying to do. We'll find it.
All right, we'll get it here in a minute. It's the same lineup we've had all year, so we'll get to that in just a second. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Dixon does that fake motion that he's done all year. Daniel Oliver gets the wide out start to the left. Brett Coleman's your quarterback. Coleman under center. They'll put Dixon in motion. It's going to be second man through. Dixon, big hole. Dixon to the outside. Dixon needs a block. Dixon almost stumbles, gets to midfield, or just shy of midfield up to the 49. I think if he could have kept his balance, Could have really got some more turf, but a huge run by Dixon on the second man through play.
Yeah, up front tonight for the Pirates. Number 55, Ethan Wolford, your center. Your guards, 77, Tristan Dotson. Aiden Smith, number 59, the other guard. Your tackles, Logan McCoy, 53, and Sean Cochran, number 74.
Should have been 27. That's what you got, Nate?
Yes, sir.
27 yards for Dixon on his first carry. This time they're going to go fullback. Peyton Hensley, he'll surge across midfield into Bell territory with the 48, so give him 3 on first down.
Yeah, and look for Belfry to be very patient. Try to establish that fullback inside.
We welcome you into the Faith Pharmacy broadcast booth high above Kroger Field, 509 Meds in Pikeville. Go by and see Christy Ralph and her awesome staff for all of your pharmaceutical needs. Second down and 7 from the Bell 48-yard line. Man in motion, option to the left side. Going to be Bentley touching the first time. He's upended right at the line of scrimmage. Great defense out there by Bell County. And it'll be 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, nice play at the point of attack for Bell County. So that puts Belfry somewhat behind the stakes.
8:20 to go here in the first quarter. We have no score. 3 and out for Bell County. On their first drive, Belfry got an initial first down with Dixon on a 27-yard game, but sputtering here just a little bit. 3rd down and 7. Oliver out wide to the left toward his own bench. That's opposite the field from us. And we got a stoppage in play. If we got an equipment issue or what's going on.
Got a flag down.
What was that?
They called us for delay of game.
No.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see anything near that. It's hard when you go the line of scrimmage to get a delay of game. Nevertheless, that's a 5-yard and a big penalty. This moves the ball back on the Belfry side of the field at the 47, so 3rd down and a long, long way to go. Belfry going to go with the fullback, and they'll get some yardage there just up to about the original line of scrimmage. This will be 4th down, and Belfry will send the punt team out. So it's a promising drive with the early work of Dixon kind of fizzles out near midfield.
Yeah, Belfry falling behind on the sticks there. Coach Haywood definitely doesn't want to risk a turnover at this point in the game.
Stephanie deep for Bell County. Cook bangs this one low and oversteps his head. That's a good punt if we can field it. Stephanie goes back, acts like he's going to recover. Boy, this rolls inside the 5, all the way down to about the 2-yard line. What a punt, maybe the 1. Nee, what's your yardage on that one?
Bobby, that's 51 yards, or 50 yards, I'm sorry. Spotted it on the 1, so that'd be a 50-yard punt.
And it sure is nice to play defense on the 1-yard line, too.
1st and 10, beautiful punt there. So now if you're defense for Belfry, you can really make this a field position game on this drive if you can kind of stuff them here. Thank you for listening in to Belfry Pirate Football all season long, brought to you by Pikeville Medical Center. Together we rise. Here pretty soon we'll get you our first Paul Howard Jr. attorney law stat update. First down and 10. Stephanie comes out of there, throws a little RPO in the end zone, and they catch it. 4-yard gain up by Jones. Describe that play right there.
Yeah, the quarterback gets the snap, and you think he's going to be running just like around the end to his left, and your wideout just stands there. So when that corner has to come down and make a play on the quarterback, he just raises up and throws it. That's a gutsy call out of your own end zone.
No doubt about that. He actually caught that still about a half-yard into the end zone.
I was going to say, it almost looked like a screen.
Yeah.
2nd down and about. They gave him to the 6, so 2nd and 5. Bell backed up. Going to be Baker. Stutter steps in there, runs into that Belfry line, gets a little bit of an initial surge. Going to be 3rd and about 4 as he'll get to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, Bell County definitely going to put pressure on your defense just with the quarterback. What we've seen so far, he can do so many things, throws a nice football, and definitely a threat once he gets on that corner with his speed.
No doubt about that. Bayston up front. Lowe's your right tight end. Steps playing up there up front as well. Excuse me, I said Lowe is your right side defensive end. I may have said tight end.
Yeah, big 3rd down here for the Pirates. If they can make a stop here, they're going to get good field position.
3rd and about 4. They'll spread the field wide outs, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Split backs to either side of Stephanie. Bell going right to left. Still no score here in the early going. Going to sweep the running back there. Belfry's out there. Good play. Great play out there by Ben Bentley. Came with the safety. And That was Baker, and he's going to be basically the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard gain. It'll be 4th down and 3.
Yeah, that's what Coach Todd Castle in the secondary likes to see. You want your safety up making hits 2 yards deep in the backfield. He read that, boom, comes downhill, and it's nice open field tackle, one-on-one.
No doubt about that. Belfry could get good field position, as we said. Jones in the punt for the second time. And that goes back to the kick by Grayson Cook that pinned Bell back on the 1 yard line. They were able to advance it to the 9, maybe 4th down and a couple. Bentley and Dixon back at their Bell County 45. There's the snap, a little low. Jones gets it out of there. Not a real long kick. Probably need to get away from that one.
Yes.
That's going to hit about the 33. Almost hit a Belfry player. Good little bit of a Bell County bounce, but I tell you, if you're Belfry, you'll take it right there at the 42 on the Bell side of the field, 1st and 10.
And you know already, I know we're early still with 4 minutes and 51 seconds in the first quarter. You get to field position already.
Yeah.
You can already tell with each possession, you're saying, hey, where do you start this time? Belfry, great starting position on the Bell County side of the 50.
Belfry would go too tight for the first time. They were using Oliver as a wideout. Grayson Cook on the left side, Brad Lowe on the right side as your tight ends. Belfry would go with that true wishbone for the first time. 3-headed wishbone back there. They're going to give it to Bentley. Bentley gets into the hole, and not a whole lot there, maybe half yard or so. That's just a simple toss and not a whole lot there.
Yeah, that time Bell County wins the line of scrimmage. There was nowhere for him to run.
No doubt about that. 2nd down and long for the Pirates. 2nd and 10, as they say, no gain. Thought he got a little bit, but they actually did spot the ball up just about a half a yard. Belfry back will break the wishbone. Still the 2 tight end set, however. Belfry going left to right. 4:21 to go in a fast-moving first quarter. There's the fullback, Hensley. Nice surge by Payton. Going to get down inside the 35 to about the 33, and will leave a manageable 3rd and a yard and a half or 2.
Yeah, and Belfry's offense centers around the success of the fullback. The halfbacks get their yards because directly what the fullback is able to do. He gets yardage. Defense has to adjust down inside. Second back through becomes a big option.
You're in 4-down territory anyway right now. 3rd down and about a yard and a half from the left hash. Belfry staying in that tight set. 2 tight ends and the broken wishbone. Coleman under center. Going to go with Hensley. Hensley steps off a defender, and he'll surge to about the 30. That'll be enough to rattle the chains for the 2nd time on the night for Belfry.
Yeah, and as they do so often, Belfry facing a 9-man front. Of course, last week there was 11 people in the box. But right now you can count 11 white helmets from Bell County within 4 to 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Is that all that was in that box? I mean, it seemed like more. And the way they played it, I tell you, they played a heck of a defense, did DeSales. What a ball game that was. At the 30-yard line, Belfry trying to take advantage of the good field position. 1st down and 10, man in motion. It's going to be Dixon sweeping around from left to right. Makes the move toward the secondary. Dixon toward the at the 10, 5. Dixon sprints. Touchdown, Isaac Dixon from 30 yards out. He came around the right side, cut back against the grain, broke a tackle about the 17, and Dixon sprints to pay dirt for the first touchdown of the night. Presented by Hutch Auto Group, and Belfry out to the 6-0 lead.
And that's what Hensley has done so well in the last 3 weeks, is just be patient, get into the hole, then make your cut, and that's exactly what happened that time.
Of course, that being Dixon there, Isaac Dixon, the junior. Very important, an extra point. Seems like we put pressure on this one every week. Grayson Cook out of the hold of Isaiah Birchfield down to our right, trying to give Belfry the 7-0 lead. Kick is up. Plenty long enough. Up and good. Splits the upright with 3:12 to go in the first quarter. It's the Pirates 7, the Bobcats 0. We'll be back on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
Is your car ready for cooler weather? At City Tire and Auto, you can get a free diagnostics check and buy the new tires you need, like Michelin, BF Goodrich, Firestone, Bridgestone, and Cooper. If you're not sure if you need new tires, they will do a free inspection and give you a free estimate. They even have ATV tires. When you purchase 4 tires, they'll do tire rotations free. City Tire and Auto can have you road ready in a flash. They're located just off US 23 across from Pikeville Floral. Call 437-3005.
Orange Leaf Frozen Yogurt in Pikeville is the perfect destination for all of your froyo needs, with some of the creamiest, smoothest, and best tasting yogurt in the Pikeville area. Orange Leaf offers seasonal flavors, boot camp approved options, along with an array of toppings to choose from. Treat yourself by stopping in at Orange Leaf, located on Hibbard Street in downtown Pikeville. That's Orange Leaf in downtown Pikeville.
Nice drive by the Belfry Pirates. D. Jackson's got our first Paul Howard Jr. attorney law stat update.
Yeah, Bobby, it took the Pirates 4 plays to go 42 yards, culminated on a 30-yard touchdown run by Isaac Dixon. He started off the right side, cut it back across the grain, took it to the end zone. Cook's kick makes it 7-0 Pirates, 3:12 in the first quarter.
Baker, Mink, and Woolham back deep to our right for Bell County. Grayson Cook with his second kickoff. We thank you very much for the Paul Howard Jr. attorney law stat update. Better call Paul. That's Paul Howard Jr. in Pikeville, 369-1807. 3:12 to go here in the first quarter play. Belfry out to the 7-0 lead. Cook boots it away. Pretty long kick, and Woolham going to move over and backtrack to about his 6 and try to come up the left hash. Gets by one tackler there, goes into the pile, and good coverage by Belfry as Woolham will get to back the 22-yard line. First down and 10.
Yeah, you start looking already at speed matchups, physicality up front and everything. You know, if you're a Belfry fan, you sort of have to like what you've seen so far.
Yeah.
But I think we all agree up here, Bell County looks like they've got that quick strike capability.
Yeah, you got to keep kids in front of you. There's no doubt about that. It starts with the quarterback. But also you've got Dixon on your side who's got 2 carries for, I believe, 57 yards.
Yes, sir.
And a touchdown. Stephanie will have 2 backs behind him, a wide out 2 to the left and 2 to the right. Not sure what we got here. Maybe on the Bobcats 5-yarder. Let's see.
No, timeout.
Timeout, Bell County. 3:04 to go in the first quarter.
I've never seen a flag on timeout.
No, he threw a flag. I don't know what went on. Anyway, we'll step out for a quick break and be back with more as Belfry leads 7-0 over Bell County on 93.1 Sports.
The Pikeville Area YMCA is a cause for strengthening our community through well-being and fitness, sports, and family time. The YMCA is committed to nurturing and developing the potential of our youth, promoting and improving individual health and a healthy lifestyle. Check out your local YMCA today for all the classes and amazing facilities. Call today at 606-433-9622. The Pikeville Area YMCA, forging new friendships in our community.
7-0 Belfry over Bell County after the Isaac Dixon touchdown run. Here from Kroger Field. I tell you, this place lights up. That's what makes it a little bit easier to see than some places you've been. You've got great lighting here at Kroger Field to be able to broadcast a ball game.
Yeah, just clean line sights. I think every fan in this stadium, boy, you got a great view of the ball game.
No doubt about that.
Got a nice contingent of red over there across the way from us too, Bobby and Coach.
They're hollering. That's what I like.
Yeah, very vocal red crowd over there. Big Pond Creek Nation.
First down and 10 from the 22-yard line after the Bell County timeout. Same formation. 2 wides right, 1 to the left. Backs to the side and back of Stephanie. There's a whistle again. We're not quite ready to play. There we go.
It's been a tough down to get in.
How about some football? Stephanie with it. Going to roll out to the right, looking deep down the right side of the field. Man is out there, so is Belfry. And, great job by Birch. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Birchfield got the left hand in there and knocked it away. Looked like a beautiful, beautiful play by Birchfield. Looked like the way you play it. We'll see it on the big screen here, and we'll make us an objective call. Nevertheless, it's the referee's call that's going to count.
Wow.
Man, that was looked like he was just kind of telling him, and when he reached up to grab it for Bell County, Birchfield. We can hear the Pond Creek Nation listen.
I do like the offensive play call, though. One-on-one.
It's a great
take
look.
Your shot. I like that.
He had it by half a step, but I tell you, that's the way you play defense.
Big 15-yard penalty there.
Yeah. If you save a touchdown, then you're certainly, I would intentionally interfere if I'm saving a touchdown. But
I mean, that's a big penalty. I questionable.
There's the inside give to the fullback. He'll get some yardage. Basin finally, they still not got him down as the surge, as Meade gets ahead to about the 42-yard line.
Yeah, if you're Belfry, you got to limit those rushing yards. You can't just keep getting them short downs.
That is Dan, excuse me. May have said Meade. We're down to 2:35 in the first quarter. Belfry leads 7-0. Ball up to the 2nd and 5 after the ball up to the 42-yard line. Bell County still on their side of the field. Wideouts trot out 2 to the left. One to the right. Split backs to either side of Stephanie, who's in the shotgun. Stephanie waits on it, gets it. He'll give to the running back. He's hammered there.
Nothing there.
At the line of scrimmage. Grayson Cook and Mounts lead the charge for Belfry to be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, I think it's this type of yards on 3rd down, too, that is just so dangerous. If you're Bell County, you're going to keep the ball in that quarterback's hands. You know, this RPO looks nice. Him running on the corner. A lot of options to have to try to defend with him back there taking the ball on the snaps.
No doubt about that. Goff, Basden, and Stepp, your 3 front down linemen. Big play right here, 3rd down and 5. Back to the left of Stephanie. Stephanie's going to keep it, come around to the outside. Stephanie looking to get upfield. He's got some yardage, breaks a tackle. And, I tell you, Belfry had a chance to get him out of bounds, but they don't. And Stephanie will lunge for the 1st down. That's where you got to get a kid on the ground. You're out there making the tackle.
Yeah, you had 2 shots at him short of the 1st down, but you got to bring him down. A tough tackle there in the open field.
Good job by Belfry. I tell you, they moved great laterally and should have had him, as we said. He gets up to the 49, 1st down and 10 for Bell County.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the defense, just tackling just wasn't there.
Yeah, it was tried to be an arm tackle there, Coach. Trying to grab cloth instead of laying a pad to him and shooting his arms.
2 wides each way, running back to the left of Stephanie. From the left hash, moving right to left. They'll quickly throw it out to Jones. Jones gathers it in, and he gets hammered as he'll get yardage of about 4 into Belfry territory at the 47-yard line, be 2nd and 6.
Yeah, even after that, though, after he completed the pass, 2 or 3 yards after contact, that adds up. You cannot let these guys fall forward, get that extra step. Those yards at the end of the night, they make a difference.
No doubt about that. 2nd down and 6 into Belfry territory go the Bobcats. We're down to 43 seconds here in the first quarter. Pirates lead 7-0. 2 wide stacked on top of each other, 2 each side. Single setback there with Stephanie. Stephanie going to the little RPO out there, get it out to Mink. Mink's got the 1st down, I do believe, at the 40-yard line. Corbin ran some of that, if you remember. They ran some of that RPO.
Yeah, and the quarterback gives you that look like he does a nice job tucking the ball like he's running it. Then at the last minute when you collapse on him, raises up and throws it. That's no more than just a handoff. I mean, that's a pretty safe play if you run that offense.
Yeah, and it's really tough. I mean, we had a guy actually making a hit on him, thinking they're making a tackle, and then the quarterback lets go of the football to a wide-open receiver.
They'll stack the 2 wideouts, same formation as last time. Back to the right of Stephanie. 30 seconds left in the quarter, 1st and 10. Running back plows in the hole. Belfry pushes him back. Gain of only 1. Down to the 39. Good surge by the Pirates that time, and I think that was Woolham on the carry.
Yeah, good 1st down defense there. That's what you want to see.
You like that 2nd and 9? That should take us to the end of the first quarter. It's been a good one.
Fast first quarter.
Belfry and Bell County battling for the 3A crown. Pikeville's already won single A. 3 games tomorrow, then a big 6A Trinity and Male matchup on Sunday. 12 minutes in the books. It's a good one so far from Kroger Field. We'll step out for a break. Belfry 7, Bell County 0. We'll be back on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
It's championship weekend in Kentucky, and Pike County Sheriff Rodney Scott would like to take this time to remind all the teams, if everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. Good luck to all the staff, players, cheerleaders, and band members in the Kentucky State playoffs. Here's to a safe game and bringing home the win. From your Pike County Sheriff, Rodney Scott.
Hurley Drugstore meets the customer's needs by providing medical equipment, pharmacy refills, food and beverages, and other miscellaneous products. Hurley Drugstore is located on 210 Logan Street in Williamson, West Virginia. Call 304-235-3535. Hurley Drugstore offers the best hot dogs in town at our old-fashioned pharmacy lunch counter, open 9 to 3. Stop by Hurley Drug today, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 4. Be a part of our family at Hurley Drug in Williamson.
12 minutes of action. Belfry leads at 7-0. D. Jackson got us some numbers down there for the Paul Howard Jr. Attorney at Law stat update.
Yeah, Bobby, the Pirates carried the ball 8 times, 74 yards, led by Isaac Dixon, 2 carries, 57 yards. For Bell County, 8 carries, 16 yards, 4 for 4 passing, 34 yards, 12 plays, 50 yards for Bell County.
2nd down and 9, Bell County now, left to right, 2 wides each way. Stephanie drops straight back. He's going to run out to the left side. Belfry tracks him down as he'll get about 4 down to the 35. It'll be a big 3rd down, 3rd and 5 coming up for Bell County. We thank Paul Howard Jr. Attorney at Law on board with us for another year. Go by and see Paul Howard Jr. Attorney at Law, 369-1807.
Yeah, I think we've got this strategy figured out for Bell County. Just leave it in his hands, right?
Yeah.
Let him make the play. He's the playmaker on that football team.
Big play here, possibly 4-down territory, 2 wides to each side. Stephanie with the setback. Woolham to his right, drops straight back, looking to pass. Now going to try to step up, going to get to the outside. He's got some running room and big yardage for Stephanie. Cuts back at the 20. Stephanie, you got to get him down, and they're not doing it at the 10-5. He'll dive close to the goal line, but knocked down at about the 3, maybe the 2, and that's what happens. You get back there, you think you've got a good rush on him, and all of a sudden he's got a lane, and it'll be first down and goal to go Bobcats.
Yeah, when you rush, there's 2 people got contained, and that time there was no containment. He steps to his left, and he had a lot of green grass. Down the sideline he goes, and he will make people miss in the open field.
No doubt about that.
Give him 34 yards on the carry. They mark the ball just outside the 1 there, Bobby.
No doubt about that, first and goal for Bell County. They'll come in with a power formation for the first time. 2 tight ends set. They'll stack an I formation back behind London Stephanie. Left to right, Bell County looking to possibly tie it up. Here's going to be Woolham. Woolham lays the helmet down, gets down to about the half-yard line. Will be second down and goal.
Yeah, now that's the Dudley Hilton offense I can remember back from the 90s. Put those 3 backs back there. Here it comes. Stop it.
Each team 3 first downs in the first quarter. Time of possession, Bell County's dominated that, 7:54 to 4:06. Those stats courtesy here of the folks here at Kroger Field. Paul Howard Jr. attorney at law. Second down and goal from about the half-yard line. Going to take a miracle to keep Bell out here. They'll go I formation. I toward the right. Stephanie, I think he almost dropped the football. Gets it. I believe he snuck in. He does. Touchdown, Bell County. Almost looked like he dropped it when he got the snap, but he gathered it up, and Stephanie dives in, and more often than not, Bell County this year's gone for 2. We'll see what they do right here.
I know they're substituting about 5 or 6 individuals. Let's see if they kick.
Jones is your place kicker, and he's going to come out there, and he's going to kick down to our right, looking to tie this one up with 10-11 to go in the first half. Jones looking to tie the score up. They run it most of the time if you look at their stats. Snap just a little high. Kick is up. Don't believe it's good. Could be big. He missed it off to the left. 10-12 to go in the first half. 7-6. Belfry leads over Bell County. We'll be back after this break on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
It's SUV season at Thornhill Mitsubishi, serving up 0% APR for 72 months, plus make no payments for 90 days on select 2019 Mitsubishi models. Thornhill has all the options you're looking for on new Mitsubishi Outlander, Outlander PHEV, Eclipse Cross, and Outlander Sport, all with 0% APR starting as low as $19,872. Visit Thornhill for the holidays and drive home your new Mitsubishi for less. Shop all models here, US 119 Chapmanville and ThornhillMitsubishi.com. Doc number 19M0165. Tax license document destination fees not included. Must qualify for all offers. See dealer.
Together. It starts with a family doctor. It starts with a hospital that's recruited a team of family doctors to provide quality care throughout the region. They are the gatekeepers to your health, the point of access to specialists and advanced technology. Because when it comes to your family's health, at Pikeville Medical Center, together starts with us. Call 606-218-3500 to make your appointment today.
Bell County, nice drive. We'll check out those numbers there via Mr. Nee Jackson on the Paul Howard Jr. Attorney Law Stat Update.
Yeah, the Bobcats went 9 plays, 78 yards, culminated on a 1-yard touchdown run by London Stephanie. The kick was wide left, making it 7-6 Pirates at the 10-11 mark of the second quarter.
Belfry's got, I believe that's Peyton Hensley, and Chafin back deep.
That's an unusual.
There's a kick by Jones, and not a real long kick. Belfry, good returnable action there. And going from one side to the other, that's Birchfield, gets it across the 30 to about the 31. So pretty decent field position. Good coverage by Bell County on the kickoff. First down and 10. First time the Pirates will be going right to left on your radio dial.
Yeah, if you're Belfry, you need to establish this offense, get some first downs, get a drive going together.
Thank you for tuning in on 93.1 WDHR. Belfry football presented by Pikeville Medical Center. Together we rise. They've been with us all season long. Isaac Spears makes his first appearance as a wideout to the right side. The rest of the cast of characters still the same. Brad Lozier tied in on the left side. Coleman under center from the right hash. Coleman puts a man in motion. That's Ben, comes around, lowers his shoulders. Not a whole lot there. And it'll be a gain of about a yard up to the 30. 1, be second and long.
Yeah, good job of Bell County that time. Lateral pursuit. He tried to cut back inside. If you're going to plant that foot against that defense right now and cut inside, you're going to have a little burst of speed to get it done.
No doubt about that. Spears will come out, and Washington will come in to make the 2 tight end set for Belfry. Low on the right side, Mason Washington Sr. on the left.
And 2 tights, Bell loading the box right now.
Loading it up. Second down and 9. Here in the early going of the second quarter. 7-6 Pirates from the left hash. Coleman under center puts Dixon in motion. Going to be second man through. Dixon through the secondary.
Scoreboard's going to change.
He is leaving. Isaac Dixon going to take this one 69 yards to pay dirt. Second time they've run second man through, and Dixon has had a feast. Touchdown, Pirates.
Oh, beautiful blocking up front on that, too. Man, what a hole.
I tell you, nobody on that field, and I'm talking about Stephanie as well. We're going to catch him.
And that's what we were just talking about, too. A 10-man box right there. You'd think there's no running lane.
Oh, what a block. Look at him on the big board right there. Dixon just turning up turf right there.
That speed does kill, doesn't it?
Second touchdown of the night presented by Hutch Auto Group. Isaac Dixon already busted the century mark big time in this one.
Watching that replay, the hole again, amazing.
I might could have rolled through it. Another big point after. Making an 8-point ball game. Birchfield gets it down. Cook chips it up. Looks good. And it is. Belfry 2 for 2 on point after the second touchdown of the night. 14-6 Pirates over the Bobcats. 9:14 to go in the second quarter. We'll be back on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
Spring 2020 registration is going on now at Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College. Choose from more than 50 programs or get on track to transfer to the college or university of your choice with our transfer credits. With flexible scheduling and online classes available, you can enjoy the convenience of a quality education close to home. Scholarships and financial aid opportunities are available. At Southern, your success begins at home. Visit southernwv.edu for more information.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
For all of your insurance needs, call Joe Cochran at 859-234-3813, serving all of Central and Eastern Kentucky.
They lost that at them.
That drive, Bobby, the Pirates went 2 plays, culminated on a beautiful 69-yard touchdown run by Isaac Dixon. Cook's kick makes it 14-6 Pirates, 9:14 in a second. And just got to give a huge shout out to the Pirate offensive line. They opened a huge hole that I believe any one of the 3 of us could have run through.
Beautiful blocking on that one on the second man through. Fakes it to that fullback, and Dixon kind of cut upfield, and he was gone. You could tell nobody was going to run him down. 369-1807. For all of your legal needs in Pikeville, you better call Paul. That's Paul Howard Jr., attorney at law. Grayson Cook to boot it away. A little bit of a breeze blows the ball off the tee.
Well, hey, look over at that red C in the stands over there, too.
They're all standing, too.
Yeah, they are. They're most of them standing, and they know the importance of this football game.
Going with the Charlie Brown action.
With the crowd that Pike will brought here, what Belfry's brought here. Not too many left back in Pike County right now.
Cook to boot it away. Nice long driving kick. That went down inside the 5. They'll back up to the goal line. And spinning that was Mink. Gets a pretty good return up to the 25. Belfry's defense chance, though, to keep them backed up. But I tell you, up 14-6. Dixon 3 carries, 126 yards already in this one.
Yeah, and Belfry's scores have come quick, too. He's looking at the time in the first quarter. Bell County has almost 8 minutes to Belfry's 4, and scoring quick. And that can put pressure on the opposite offense, too. You've got a team that can score so quick.
They'll stack the 2 wideouts on each other. This is that RPO look they go to. Stephanie gets it, and he'll give it to Woolham. Woolham kind of trips. He'll get a couple, maybe 3, up to the 28. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and that keep off of that where he fakes it too. That's tough. I was looking there if he'd gone ahead and kept it that time. Everybody had collapsed down inside.
Belfry did a lot of switching up front there. And at the linebacker, they've got Dixon in there like he did last week. Isaac Dixon comes in for Asher. She'll kind of be a shadow spy on Stephanie. Second down and 7. Stephanie drops back to pass. Pressure from the backside. Trying to get to him, but Stephanie rolls out. Now going to throw a little lob pass. Has a man out there. And complete or incomplete? I believe it's complete.
Complete.
Nice little lob pass under pressure up to about the 44, 46-yard line. We'll get the yardage for you in just a minute. Belfry, I tell you, pressure came off that backside. Stephanie got away from it and threw a little lob pass.
Yeah, they break containment on his left-hand side that time. It looks like he's going to run the ball. Cook's in dropping like an outside linebacker does. He had to come up to make the play. When he did, he just lobs it over his head.
20 yards on the completion.
20 yards on the completion. 8:26 to go on the first down for Bell County. 2 wides to the left, 2 to the right. Single back to the left of Stephanie. That's going to be your running back, and good yardage there on first down for Baker. Leading ground gainer, he'll get about 7 into Belfry territory at the 48.
Yeah, if you're Belfry, you don't want to let them get this far ahead of the sticks because, boy, now they can really dig deep into that playbook.
Down to the Pirate 47-yard line, second down and 3. Baker over 1,400 yards on the year. Not a real burner, but good enough speed to get the job done. 3 wides coming to our side to the right, 1 over to the left. Stephanie with Woolen to his right. They're going to throw a little slant out there at the Mink, and it's incomplete. And maybe fumble. Get on the football.
Get on the ball.
There's not been a whistle. Belfry picks it up. Going the other way. That's Birchfield. That was ruled a fumble. I thought it was possibly an incomplete pass.
No, it's a backwards pass.
Was it backwards? Okay, they say lateral, and Belfry will have it. Huge, huge break. First down and 10. Birchfield picked it up, and now deep into Bell territory at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Bell County had trips to the right-hand side. All it is a little slip screen. One receiver backs up while the other 2 blocks, so it's actually a backwards pass.
Incomplete pass. I personally thought it was. So,
but when they let the ball go, it stand right in front of the ref. I figured, hey, it's a backwards pass the way he stepped back in the backfield.
And the referee followed him down the field.
Yeah. They were going to show it. There's been 2 plays against the Pirates. In the politically correct world that we live in, they're not showing either one of those. So, I mean, it's the truth.
Third down.
That would have been a big play there. I personally thought he had thrown it at least line of scrimmage or forward, but it was Hardin with the referees.
Yeah, when they're playing the ball like the ball's live.
Yeah, big play here, 3rd and 3. Much ado about nothing. Belfry would have been set up 1st and 10 at the 25. Stephanie comes out to the right. Belfry's out there, but Stephanie dives. Looks like you'll have the first. And at the Pirate 43, 44-yard line.
Yeah, that's that little keeper where he fakes that back into the line. It's so dangerous because you have to collapse because they've handed it off so many times.
First down and 10. Bell County moves the chains deeper into Belfry territory. Pirates leading this one 14-6.
Tackling in the open field is going to be a premium tonight for the Pirates because there will be a lot of one-on-one opportunities.
7:10 to go in the first half of play. 3 wides right, 1 to the left. Stephanie in that shotgun gets it. He'll sprint out to the right, looking deep. You're going to throw it out there, and it's incomplete, almost intercepted by Brett Coleman down about the 34-yard line.
That's probably the first not great move that he's made. He threw into triple coverage right there, the Pirates.
A lot more white jerseys than there was receivers there for Bell.
But the thing he continues to do is to get outside of the pocket, which is going to put more and more pressure if you're Belfry defensively, especially the DBs. You got to keep him in the pocket. If he's going to run it, make him come up between the tackles.
Jones and Mink, 3 wide outs out to the left, 1 to the right. Second down and 10. To the left is a setback. Stephanie going to give it. Nope, he'll keep it himself. Tries to get upfield and get some yardage to the 39. So give him about 5. It'll be 3rd and 5, maybe 6.
Dixon with a great play right there in at the linebacker.
Dixon, he came in last week with Avery. Avery was a very good, not near as quick a quarterback and didn't run as much, but they kind of sent Dixon out there as a spy. First time we've seen that all year, and they're doing it tonight.
Yeah, I like that because you got to match his speed. You have to match his speed at quarterback.
3rd down and 6 from the 39-yard line. They've got to get to the 33. 3 wides left, 1 by himself to the right. That's the Bell County side. Stephanie going to keep it himself. He'll get to the outside. Stephanie, I believe, close to the first down.
Close.
Yeah, I believe he's got it. Got a good spot there up at about the 32, 31 maybe. They'll move the chains.
On the carry.
Boy, he just held the ball in that running back.
Held it.
He just held it there, man. That's some good reading right there. He just held it. When he pulled it, he knew what he needed for the sticks. I like his awareness of where he needed the first down.
Dixon will come out. Ashurst back in on this defense. First down and 10 for the Pirate 31. Belfry leading 14-6, 6:21 to go in the first half. As we approach the midway point of the half of the second quarter. There's a little slant and complete. Yardage down to about the 23. Nice strike there.
Brett Coleman on the hit, but not before he picks up about 8 yards,
Hoskins,
9 yards.
number 10 in blue with a nice catch and big yardage on first down.
9 yards on that patch play.
2 wides to each side this time from the right hash. Bell County and trying to get a tying scores. Belfry leads 14-6. Inside give to Woolham, and Woolham will go ahead for a couple down to about the 20. And it'll be plenty enough for the first down as they've got that big first down play.
Yeah, and Bell County doing a nice job running that ball between the tackles just enough. You got to protect that box.
First down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Moving left to right are the Bobcats. 14-6 Pirates on top.
Boy, both offenses staying on script here, too, doing what they've done all season long.
No doubt about that. 3 wides come out now to the short side of the field toward us. Woolham by himself with Stepney. Stepney kind of stumbles, cuts up the field, and hammered down after gain of a couple.
Nice play by Lowe there, staying at home.
That's just read option, all he's doing. Just he's reading, and takes that ball back out of that halfback's hand, does a nice job just trying to find the hole.
Ball inside the 20 down to about the 18. Second down and 8 for Bell County. Dixon will come back in at the spy. They'll bring Lowe out. So interesting there. They're going to – let's see exactly what we're doing here. Lowe came out as an end. So do they put Dixon at the end? Yeah. They're going to move Dixon to the left end instead of a linebacker. Second down and 8. Stepney going to draw back, going to throw a slant, has a man inside the 10, makes a move at the 5. Birchfield gets him out of bounds, but not before it's first down and first down and goal to go for the Bobcats. Their passing game starting to click. Cameron Burnett on the reception.
Yeah, it's pretty much man coverage or at the zone, but with his split, it ends up one-on-one at the corner. He goes down about 7 yards, just curls that thing inside and sits, waits for the football.
See if the Pirates can come up with a stand here with 4:25 to go in the first half. First down and goal to go from the 5-yard line. Power set that we saw last time, except this time it's going to be Stephanie under center. He'll go dive off the left side, big hole, and looks like touchdown. That was power football. Was it Baker or
number 5?
Yeah, inverted wishbone.
Yeah, sure was. 2 men up front, 1 on the back. Just a dive off the left side. Touchdown, Bell County. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Is that Hunter Bailey?
Bailey on the carry there for Bell County.
And what's impressive about that drive, they ate so much time off the clock with their drive.
They've controlled. Belfry scored so quick. They've controlled the time of possession, no doubt about that. But a big 2-point conversion right here, especially getting down to the last part of the first half with Bell County. No, Belfry will get the ball out of the locker room, correct?
Yes.
Big 2-point conversion right here as Bell County won the toss, but they chose to take the football. They'll go with that same inverted wishbone here with Stephanie under center. Baker's your back of that inverted wishbone. 2 tight end set, going for 2 right here. And we got a timeout, I do believe. We'll keep it right here as we will have a break after the 2-point conversion. I'll tell you, been a good one so far. As you said, both teams kind of doing what they do and having some success at it.
Yeah, and if you're Belfry defensively, you're facing a quarterback that runs the RPO. He runs the read option, and he can throw the football. So your plate's full defensively. Matt Barney's going to have to be, call one of those good ones, one of those, that you keep close to your vest, because this guy's going to put a lot of pressure on you anytime he gets his hands on the football.
Be nice to have a Seth Mount sighting right here on this 2-point conversion. One of those tackle for loss licks that he does so often. 2 Isaac Dixon touchdowns and 2 Bell touchdowns. They missed their first extra point. Cook is 2 for 2 on the point after tries for Belfry. And now Bell County trying to tie this one up. We thank our buddy Jeff Meek and his great staff back there in Pikeville, twisting the knobs for us. He's been with us pretty much all season long, except for a game or 2. Always tip our hats to the guys and gals that control the buttons. Make us sound as good as we can.
They make us sound good. So they've got a heck of a job on it each and every week.
See what Dudley Hill does out of this timeout.
Those guys do a great job. Look for those behind-the-scenes people. nobody could get anything done.
Of course, you spot this thing from the 3. They'll change the formation up this time. Stephanie's still under center, but he's got that inverted wishbone. They put a wide out to the left side this time. Stephanie under center. Belfry trying to thwart the 2-point conversion. Stephanie going to go with the power back, and I don't believe he's going to get it.
He's going to be short.
Meade tries to dive for the goal line, gets brought down about the 2, and Belfry holds. So with 4:17 to go in the first half, it's Pirates 14, the Bell County Bobcats 12. We'll be back on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage Plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage Plan compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
It still doesn't seem real to me. I was on my way to work one morning, and a tractor-trailer pulled out right in front of me. I had nowhere to go, but the police officer told me it was my fault. Thousands of dollars in doctor's bills. I felt helpless. Shane Hall was the only one willing to fight for me. He made the big trucks insurance company pay.
Call the name you know. Call Shane Hall and Keith Hall, attorneys at law.
Santa knows where all the best toys are, and this December, many of the hottest smartphones are just a penny with service at Appalachian Wireless. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless to check out all of the great smartphone deals that consistently top the nice lists. This Christmas is truly going to be bigger and better than ever. Better service, bigger savings, that is. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
We used to stop in at a local gas station for 2 things. Gas and,
Excuse me, can you help me get to the corner of 20?
directions. Today, it's like going to a mini mall.
The Extra Mile Convenience Store South Williamson, where we have snacks, sandwiches, pizza rolls, and more like refreshing beverages and the best coffee in town. Gas up or stop in for one of our daily specials. The Extra Mile Convenience Store on 119 South Williamson.
Get the numbers there on that Bell County drive. They've had the most impressive drives as far as time of possession. It's been a mismatch. It's just that Belfry's converted their point afters and Bell County hasn't. And Nate Jackson, you got the numbers there on the Paul Howard Jr. Attorney Law stat update.
That time Bell County went 10 plays, 75 yards, 5-yard touchdown run by Hunter Bailey. The biggest thing was the 2-point conversions. No good, Bobby.
369-1807. Belfry gets it. That's Hensley. He'll get out to the right side. Payton can return it. Good field positions. He'll get over to the 35 to about the 37 or 38. We appreciate the stat update for Paul Howard Jr. Attorney at Law. 369-1807. You better call Paul for all of your legal needs in Pikeville.
Yeah, great field position for the Pirates to start with 4 minutes and 10 seconds. They would love to take all 4 minutes off the clock because they'll get the ball coming out, begin the second half.
No doubt about that. Spears, that being the senior Isaac Spears, trots out to the left as a wide out. Belfry from the right hash. That's closest to their sideline as the Pirates going right to left. Belfry leads 14-12 in a good one here from Kroger Field. Class 3A state championship. Coleman tucks under center. Puts Dixon in motion. Dixon tries to sweep around the right side. Dixon going to get some yardage. Dixon breaks a tackle. Cuts across the field. They can't get him down, and Dixon will have a first. I tell you, one of the hardest running backs to get to the ground I've seen in a long time. Dixon gets to the 49 and adds to his total.
Yeah, Bell's in a 5-4. They got a nose guard, 2 tackles in, 4 linebackers behind there. And that time with the wideout, there's only one single safety in the middle of the field. You break the line of scrimmage, you got a shot of changing the score.
And that's what's happened, those 2 long runs that he's had, Coach. They break 1 tackle, and it's 6.
First down and 10 from their own 49. Belfry options out to the left side for the first time. They'll get it to Bentley looking for a block. Bentley comes up, good yardage. Almost thought he ran up on the block almost too quick, but he still gets good yardage. You can't take away, and Ben's best run of the night of 8 into Bell County territory at the 43.
Yeah, in a game like this, you just take what the defense gives you. If it's 4 yards, if it's 5, you just got to take what they'll give you. Eventually, that long run, that 10 or 12 will come.
Yeah, if he cuts off the butt of that stalk block right there, comes left-handed, instead of trying to run over that guy, runs up the back of his wide receiver, he probably gets another 5 or 10 yards.
Second down and 2 from the 43-yard line. It'll be Peyton Hensley. Pops it from the fullback to the outside. Peyton down to the good gain there, but had huge first down yardage if he would have kept running to the right toward the sideline, but gets plenty enough for the first down at the Bell 35. Nice hole as he kind of stepped off there on the right side.
Yeah, Belfry's offensive line that time caved everything down. He actually ended up running that ball off the tackle, and that's from the fullback position. Really slides that dive wide. And like I say, inside linebacker can't get to it.
Belfry's starting to rattle the chains a little bit. And we may have a timeout, Pirates, or what are we doing here?
Really don't know what's going on, Bobby.
That's Ethan Wolford going to have to come out for at least a play. I don't know if it's equipment or what. But Garrett Smith going to have to come in. Don't want to see your big All-State center on the bench for too long. And Belfry will take a timeout maybe to keep Wolford in there. Timeout, Pirates. 14-12, Belfry, 2:44 to go in the first half. We'll be back on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
Pharmacist Nicole McNamee and the staff of Family Pharmacy located in South Williamson would like to thank all of their customers. They would also like to wish the Belfry Pirates the best of luck. Family Pharmacy accepts most insurances. They are open Monday through Fridays from 9 to 7, Saturdays from 9 to 4. You can get your prescriptions filled without having to leave your own vehicle by utilizing their drive-through window. Give them a call at 606-237-7430. Fast, friendly, and professional service. Family Pharmacy located in South Williamson.
'Tis the season for the holiday feast at Golden Corral, featuring prime rib weekends. Enjoy holiday favorites like carved turkey and ham, sweet potato casserole, and more all week long. And when the weekend hits, gift yourself with all you want of our juicy, premium prime rib. Now that's festive. The holiday feast and prime rib weekends for a limited time only at Golden Corral, the only one for everyone.
Belfry took a timeout. Out of the timeout, they'll face first down and 10 from the Bell 35-yard line. Well, I tell you, if you could take this one down and punch this one in, getting the ball out of the locker room, that would set pretty good if you're Belfry. They'll go two tight end set. I believe that's low on the right side. Mason Washington to the left. Broken wishbone backfield behind quarterback Brett Coleman. Left halfback is Dixon. Right side's Bentley. And, of course, your fullback Peyton Hensley, leading rusher on the year.
Yeah, I'm watching Bell trying to change the front up a little bit, trying to squeeze their tackles down inside a little tighter.
First down and 10, Pirates. Tight set here. Dixon in motion. They'll go fullback Peyton Hensley, and he's still not down. They finally get him. Peyton does a good job of getting 3 on first down to the 32. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and that's how Bell does go to a 6-man front. They add the extra man up front.
Garrett Smith out of the lineup as Wolford now gets to come back in.
Hey, and that's a tough thing that Garrett just did. Come in cold off the bench and snap one on a first down when you're driving like that on the 35-yard line. Got a real nice block there also.
2nd down and 7 from the 32. Belfry on the right hash going right to left against this Bell County defense. Dixon gets it sweeping around from right to left, inside, outside move. Oh, what a move he made.
Wow.
I tell you, he gets close to the first, maybe yard shy, but he dances in that hole when you think you've got him. Be 3rd down and short, Pirates.
Yeah, Bell changing right now. They got 4 people down between the tackles in a 4-point stance, and all they're doing basically is crabbing, trying to penetrate. They're not reading. They're just trying to get up the field, trying to keep Belfry's offensive line from getting to the linebacker depth.
Down to the 26, Belfry with a 3rd down and short. You'd like to be able to move the change right here. They do with Hensley. Hensley, big hole, runs over a defensive back. That was Stephanie trying to get the tackle, and he does, but not before Hensley gets down to the 19. First down and 10, Pirates as they'll rattle the chains.
Nice 7-yard gain right there, Coach.
As a quick hitter.
And just the threat of Belfry's halfbacks outside, too, is making Bell County stay at home on the outside. You know, they can't collapse like they were earlier in the game.
Belfry stays with that 2 tight end set. Coleman will get it to Dixon. Dixon sweeps around to the right side at the 15. Tries to hurdle a man and does, as his legs were cut out from under him. But he gets a good gain inside the 15. There was a hurdle play, a real hurdle play, by the Raines kid there, I think that's his name, in the first game that was on a touchdown called back by penalty. You can't hurdle. That time Dixon got his legs cut out from under him. A good gain of about 5 down to where are we at, the 14. This time it'll be Hensley. Hensley, nice hole. He'll have first down yardage inside the 10. Looks like it'll be first down to goal Belfry at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, less than a minute now and 53 seconds to go.
Got to manage this clock well. As they wind it, you got to be ready to go. if you're Belfry, still the same formation, same cast of characters. Going to be Dixon. He's going to cut up in the hole. Dixon at the 5. Dixon lowers his shoulder, dives, penalty. Boy, you didn't need one there. And Dixon, a little bit gimpy as he tried to reach out to the goal line. Probably a hold on Belfry. And, man, you would have been set up second down and goal from about the 1 or 2.
Well, the thing about it is, too, right now, Bell County is absolutely loading this. They're trying to take the fullback out of it. They've got 4 people down, just crabbing on the inside. There's no running room there.
No doubt about that. The bad part about it, too, is Dixon laying in the end zone on the ground. We'll check that out in a minute. He stretched out at the end of that play with the ball trying to get to the end zone. Let's step out for a break as we'll reset the situation here. Belfry 14-12, 40 seconds to go in the first half. We'll be back on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
The dental office of Dr. Joshua Leonard of South Williamson, Kentucky is now accepting new patients. We are a full-service family dentistry, serving Pike County and surrounding areas with general and cosmetic dentistry, including teeth whitening, porcelain veneers, and crowns. Strong, healthy smiles start here. Call Dr. Joshua Leonard for an appointment at 606-237-9983 or learn more about our practice at joshleonarddmd.com.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage plan, compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
It still doesn't seem real to me. I was on my way to work one morning and a tractor trailer pulled out right in front of me. I had nowhere to go, but the police officer told me it was my fault. Thousands of dollars in doctor's bills. I felt helpless. Shane Hall was the only one willing to fight for me. He made the big trucks insurance company pay.
Call the name you know. Call Shane Hall and Keith Hall, attorneys at law.
Southside Mall is a regional enclosed mall located on U.S. Highway 119 in South Williamson. It's your one-stop shop for all of your holiday needs. Southside Mall wants to invite you and your family to enjoy one of the 20 stores or restaurants they offer. Don't forget, now through December 24th, you can stop by and get your picture made with Santa. Check out our website or Facebook page for days and times Santa will be at the mall. Great things come in mall packages at Southside Mall.
Good news for Belfry. Isaac Dixon gets up and trots off. Looks like he's going to be all right. Going to have to at least set out this play. Bad news is you got a hold when you were looking at no worse than second down and goal from about the 2, maybe the 1. So got to try to overcome this. Of course, you may be in range for a Grayson Cook field goal as well.
Yeah, with that those 2 missed extra points by Bell, a 3-pointer could play huge in this outcome.
And looking at the wind, Coach, looking at that flag, it's blowing from left to right. So it'll be blowing in our face if it does come down to that.
Well, the football game we got going, Belfry 14, Bell County 12, high above Kroger Field. We welcome you into the Faith Pharmacy broadcast table. They sponsored us all year. Christy Ratliff and her awesome stamps 509 Meds. That is Faith Pharmacy for all of your pharmaceutical needs with free delivery in Pikeville. See what the Pirates can do if they can get something going here in the last 40 seconds. What do you say? You got 2 timeouts? Is that right?
2 timeouts, so you can still run your offense. You don't have to be in that big of a hurry.
Belfry will go 2 wide out for the first time. Daniel Oliver out to the right side. Spears to the left. Let's see what the Pirates will do here. They're going to go with option to the left side. They'll get it out to Bentley. Bentley goes behind the blocker. Bentley, good move at the 15. Bentley lowers shoulder, dive to about the 7, or the 8. No, the 7. And if you're Belfry, a lot of time running off here as they'll get to the line of scrimmage. I mean, what are you going to do?
Clock down to 20 seconds,
yeah,
still running.
I think you're wasting a lot of time here. Second down and goal. It's going to be Belfry fullback, and now you got to take time out. I think Belfry wasted a lot of time. They do have it at the 6, and we're going to keep it right here, but the clock already down to 12 seconds. It'll be third down and goal from the 6-yard line.
So they save 1 timeout. If you don't get in the end zone here, get timeout, possibly kick the field goal.
You do have the don't do anything stupid. You get the ball coming out of the locker room. You'd love to punch it in for a touchdown. You'd at least like to get a shot at 3.
But I think what they got the ball back with 4 minutes to go. I think they achieved what they want to do. Don't give the ball back to Bell. Like you say, Bobby, we're getting the ball out, coming out after the second half.
No doubt about that. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. This drive started in the goal-to-goal situation. 1st and goal from the 8. Dixon got it near the goal line and was stopped, but Belfry was called for a hold. He was briefly injured, and then Belfry got it with a couple of plays there. Good run by Bentley down to the 7, and then a yard gain by Peyton Hensley to the 6.
Yeah, it really looked like, on the play with Dixon there before the penalty, it looked like he was inside the 1. So, I mean, we've with the penalty that took us back, we lost 19 yards.
Yeah, this is the bigger down for Bell County than it is Belfry.
Absolutely.
They definitely need to stop before going in at halftime.
Oliver out wide to the left. 3rd down and goal from the 6. Same cast of characters in there for the Pirates from the center of the field.
Cook's at tight end.
Dixon back in the game.
Dixon's back on the left halfback. Cook playing tight end. Man goes in motion. Coleman drops back to pass. Brett Coleman, the left-hander, rolls. Has a man and throws it behind. Terrible throw behind Bentley down about the 2-yard line. The clock will stop. It'll be 4th down, and Belfry will send the field goal unit out.
Yeah, really nobody that open. Just nowhere to go with the football.
So it will be a 23-yard field goal attempt and 3 big points coming up for the Pirates, possibly if they can get it through. Little more 3 yards longer than what an extra point would be.
And not in the center field, more toward the left hash.
A little bit toward the left hash here from Kroger Field. Down to our left, Cook trying to give Belfry 3 important points. Birchfield gets the snap. Cook lays the toe to it plenty long enough. It's up and good. Nice job of execution.
Points. Big 3 points right there.
Big 3 points gives Belfry that 17-12 lead. 9 seconds. Or how many seconds is it?
5.
5 seconds. Of course, 3 or 4 ran off on the play there. 17-12 Pirates on the field goal by Grayson Cook from 23 yards out. Let's take a quick break and be back with more Pirate football on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
As winter approaches, the last thing you need to worry about is the liability of icy conditions. People's Insurance Agency can help put your mind at ease, offering bundled solutions that carry over and protect every area of your life. It's true that life can throw you a curve, but there's comfort in knowing you have someone there to help you through it. With over 80 insurance specialists through Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky, People's Insurance Agency offers large insurance solutions with small-town accessibility. Call today.
Lee Jackson's got your latest numbers on the Belfry Drive and on the Paul Howard Jr. Attorney Law Stat Update.
Bobby, the Pirates had a 12-play drive, culminated in a 24-yard field goal by Grayson Cook at the 5-second mark of the second quarter to make it 17-12 Pirates.
Now, if you're the kickoff team, you got to get it down there and get down and cover, and then get to the locker room knowing you're going to get the football to start the second half in a very good football game between two good teams here in the Class 3A championship. Not what you could say about that first game. Seemed like it was one very good team and called another one. It was you're talking about taking somebody to the woodshed. Pikeville undressed Paintsville fairly easily.
Yeah, these two come out throwing punches from the get-go.
One team threw them the first game. 17-12. 5 seconds left here. Cook to boot it away. Low line drive kick and going to be taken and goes by Bell County. They finally get back and get it. And if Belfry can tackle, and they do, about the 13-yard line. Mink on the carry. Good half of both teams, with Belfry in the lead right now with 24 to go. 17-12 Pirates over the Bell County Bobcats. We'll have a halftime show for you. Halftime break here in just a minute. Once again, Pirates 17, Bobcats 12 in the Class 3A championship from Kroger Field. We'll be back on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
Hello, I'm Bob Hutchison here for the Hutch Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Whenever you see a vehicle with the Hutch logo on the back, you know they were treated with respect and given the best deal.
New 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn 4x4 save over $12,000. And your first payment isn't until 2020.
I love Eastern Kentucky, and that's why you have my guarantee.
Williamson Wellness Center is cheering on the Belfry Pirates. Williamson Health and Wellness Center is invested in your children and reinvesting our money in your communities. Williamson Health and Wellness Center, being different on purpose.
Double Quick would like to congratulate the Belfry Pirates for earning their way to the state championship game. Double Quick takes pride in serving the Belfry community, and we're proud of our Pirates. If you need game time snacks and drinks, stop by your area Double Quick right now. We look forward to serving you. Good luck, and go Pirates from everyone at Double Quick.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care. In football, the object on Friday nights is to prove your team is better than their team. Well, at Total Pharmacy Care, we prove that every day. Our team of pharmacists only fills prescriptions, no cards or candy or novelty items, just complete focus on explaining and filling your prescriptions. So tell your doctor to choose the team at Total Pharmacy Care. We're located in Phelps, Belfry, Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Martin. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Is your car ready for cooler weather? At City Tire and Auto, you can get a free diagnostics check and buy the new tires you need, like Michelin, BF Goodrich, Firestone, Bridgestone, and Cooper. If you're not sure if you need new tires, they will do a free inspection and give you a free estimate. They even have ATV tires. When you purchase 4 tires, they'll do tire rotations free. City Tire and Auto can have you road ready in a flash. They're located just off US 23 across from Pikeville Floral. Call 437-3005.
Orange Leaf Frozen Yogurt in Pikeville is the perfect destination for all of your froyo needs, with some of the creamiest, smoothest, and best tasting yogurt in the Pikeville area. Orange Leaf offers seasonal flavors, boot camp approved options, along with an array of toppings to choose from. Treat yourself by stopping in at Orange Leaf, located on Hibbert Street in downtown Pikeville. That's Orange Leaf in downtown Pikeville.
Good evening. I'm Jeff Meek in the Mountaintop Sports Studio. We are at the halftime of our AAA state championship game. The Belfry Pirates with the lead over Bell County by a score of 17-12. One championship trophy is coming back to Pike County, as earlier today in the Class A championship game, the Pikeville Panthers blanked the Painesville Tigers by a score of 43-0. On the schedule for tomorrow from Kroger Field, the Class 2A game will be played at 1 o'clock. It'll be featuring Mayfield and Somerset. At 4:30, Johnson Central will take on Boyle County in the Class 4A game. And the 5A game will feature Covington Catholic against Frederick Douglass. That game set to kick at 8 p.m. And on Sunday, the Class 6A game, Louisville Male against Louisville Trinity. The University of Pikeville men's basketball team sent a statement last night with a big win in the NAIA's marquee matchup of the day, defeating previously undefeated number 18 Life University 84-77 at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Pikeville's offense was in high gear throughout the night, shooting 52% for the game. 5 different Bears scored in double figures, led by Jordan Perry's 18 points. The Bears used a pair of runs to build a big lead in the first half. First, an 8-0 run with 10 minutes left in the half broke a tie game and gave the Bears the biggest lead by either team to that point. Shortly after, UPike went on a 12-1 run to close the half with a 16-point lead. 15 of Perry's points came in the first 20 minutes. UPike's women's basketball may have gotten the spark it needed to get back on track with a 91-78 win last night against Life in the opener of their Mid-South Conference season. The Bears outscored the Running Eagles 29-16 in the fourth quarter to finally break open a game that had gone back and forth all night. There were a total of 14 lead changes in the game, most of which were in the second half. UPike was able to pull away thanks to its strong shooting from long distance in the fourth quarter. A three-pointer from Bailey Frazier sparked a 15-2 run that turned a tie game into a double-digit lead, the largest by either team at the time. Both teams will be back in action at home on Saturday, hosting Cumberland, Tennessee. I'll be back with more right after this. The Pikeville Area YMCA is a cause for strengthening our community through well-being and fitness, sports, and family time. The YMCA is committed to nurturing and developing the potential of our youth, promoting and improving individual health and a healthy lifestyle. Check out your local YMCA today for all the classes and amazing facilities. Call today at 606-433-9622. The Pikeville Area YMCA, forging new friendships in our community. It's championship weekend in Kentucky, and Pike County Sheriff Rodney Scott would like to take this time to remind all the teams, if everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. Good luck to all the staff, players, cheerleaders, and band members in the Kentucky State playoffs. Here's to a safe game and bringing home the win. From your Pike County Sheriff, Rodney Scott.
Hurley Drugstore meets the customer's needs by providing medical equipment, pharmacy refills, food and beverages, and other miscellaneous products. Hurley Drugstore is located on 210 Logan Street in Williamson, West Virginia. Call 304-235-3535. Hurley Drugstore offers the best hot dogs in town at our old-fashioned pharmacy lunch counter, open 9 to 3. Stop by Hurley Drug today, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 4. Be a part of our family at Hurley Drug in Williamson.
Just in time for the holidays, trade up and get more for less at Thornhill Mitsubishi during our year-end sales event. 2019 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross, 0% APR for 72 months plus up to $1,500 customer cash. Starting at WOW, $22,310. And at Thornhill Mitsubishi, we're paying top dollar for any and all trades. So bring us what you got and we'll send you back on the road in a brand new Mitsubishi. Bad credit, low credit, no problem. We want to help. Visit Thornhill Mitsubishi on 119 Chapmanville and ThornhillMitsubishi.com. Stock number 19M0181. Tax file license. Destination fees not included. Must qualify for all offers. See dealer.
Together, it starts with a family doctor. It starts with a hospital that's recruited a team of family doctors to provide quality care throughout the region. They are the gatekeepers to your health, the point of access to specialists and advanced technology. Because when it comes to your family's health, at Pikeville Medical Center, together starts with us. Call 606-218-3500 to make your appointment today.
Spring 2020 registration is going on now at Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College. Choose from more than 50 programs or get on track to transfer to the college or university of your choice with our transfer credits. With flexible scheduling and online classes available, you can enjoy the convenience of a quality education close to home. Scholarships and financial aid opportunities are available. At Southern, your success begins at home. Visit southernwv.edu for more information. Welcome back to the Halftime Report. High school basketball action resumed last night for a number of area teams. In boys action, Ashland Blazer turned back Johnson Central 66-56. Pike Central beat Eastridge in overtime 59-57. And Shelby Valley upended Cordia 71-54. Girls action saw Belfry run past Perry Central 73-60. Central Virginia downed Eastridge 56-44 in the Powell Valley National Bank Classic played in Wise. Phelps defeated Magoffin County 56-27 in a game that saw Hornet senior guard Danielle Prater score her 2,000th career point. Pike Central won its first game by knocking off Betsy Lane 56-27, and Prestonsburg beat Letcher Central 68-65. Games being played this evening. Jenkins boys will host Pike Central. Letcher Central welcomes Wolfe County. Martin County is at home to face Lawrence County, and the lone girls game has Lawrence County playing at Tulsa, West Virginia. We are at halftime. The Belfry Pirates with the lead over Bell County 17-12 in the Class 3A state championship game. Time now to get you back out to Kroger Field in Lexington for the second half with Bobby, Coach Mickey, and Nee. That's coming up following the break. This has been the Halftime Report from Mountaintop Sports. I'm Jeff Meek reporting.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turn
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
For all of your insurance needs, call Joe Cochran at 859-234-3813, serving all of Central and Eastern Kentucky.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage plan, compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
It still doesn't seem real to me. I was on my way to work one morning and a tractor trailer pulled out right in front of me. I had nowhere to go, but the police officer told me it was my fault. Thousands of dollars in doctor's bills. I felt helpless. Shane Hall was the only one willing to fight for me. He made the big trucks insurance company pay.
Call the name you know. Call Shane Hall and Keith Hall, attorneys at law.
Kentucky.
Santa knows where all the best toys are, and this December, many of the hottest smartphones are just a penny with service at Appalachian Wireless. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless to check out all of the great smartphone deals that consistently top the nice lists. This Christmas is truly going to be bigger and better than ever. Better service, bigger savings, that is. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
We used to stop in at a local gas station for two things: gas and,
Excuse me, can you help me get to the corner of 20?
directions. Today, it's like going to a mini mall.
The Extra Mile Convenience Store South Williamson, where we have snacks, sandwiches, pizza rolls, and more like refreshing beverages and the best coffee in town. Gas up or stop in for one of our daily specials. The Extra Mile Convenience Store on 119 South Williamson.
Pharmacist Nicole McNamee and the staff of Family Pharmacy located in South Williamson would like to thank all of their customers. They would also like to wish the Belfry Pirates the best of luck. Family Pharmacy accepts most insurances. They are open Monday through Fridays from 9 to 7, Saturdays from 9 to 4. You can get your prescriptions filled without having to leave your own vehicle by utilizing their drive-through window. Give them a call at 606-237-7430. Fast, friendly, and professional service. Family Pharmacy located in South Williamson.
'Tis the season for the holiday feast at Golden Corral, featuring prime rib weekends. Enjoy holiday favorites like carved turkey and ham, sweet potato casserole, and more all week long. And when the weekend hits, gift yourself with all you want of our juicy, premium prime rib. Now that's festive. The holiday feast and prime rib weekends, for a limited time, only at Golden Corral. The only one for everyone.
Away from the start of the second half. Belfry leading 17-12 over Bell County. Glad you're tuned in here with us from Kroger Field. I'm Bobby Norman. Steve Mickey, Nee Jackson. Glad to be with you as well here on 93.1 WDHR. And Nee has our Paul Howard Jr. Attorney Law halftime stat update.
Yeah, Bobby, for the Pirates, they're up 17-12 at the half. The Pirates carried the ball 20 times for 212 yards, 0 for 1 passing. 21 plays, 212 total yards. The leading ground gainer for the Pirates, Isaac Dixon, 6 carries, 149 yards. Peyton Hensley, 9 carries, 42 yards. And Ben Bentley, 5 carries for 21. For Bell County, they ran 21 offensive. They had 21 offensive rushes for 90 yards, 7 out of 10 passing for 74 yards, 31 plays for 164 yards. And for Bell County, London Stephanie is their leading ground gain, the quarterback, 10 carries for 60 yards. Brandon Baker, 4 carries for 14. And Stephanie on the night passing, 7 for 10 for 74 yards with a long of 18.
If you look at the scoring drives, first for Belfry, 3:12 mark of the first quarter, Isaac Dixon took it 30 yards. The Grayson Cook kick made it 7-0 with a minute 39 to go in the first quarter. 4-play, 42-yard drive. Bell County came back at the 10-11 mark of the second quarter. London Stephanie, a 1-yard touchdown run. The Jason Jones kick was no good, and at that point it was 7-6 Pirates. Dixon came back just a little while later at the 9-14 mark of the second quarter with a 69-yard run. Cook went and made it 2 for 2, so it was 14-6 Pirates. Hunter Bailey with a 5-yard run at the 4:19 mark of the first half got Bell within 14-12. Brandon Baker failed on the 2-point conversion, and Belfry was up 14-12. Then with 5 seconds to go in the first half, Grayson Cook, officially they called it a 24-yard field goal. Belfry 12-play, 57-yard drive took up 4 minutes and 5 seconds, and 17-12 Pirates at the half. So I think both teams have been fairly successful against the other. You got to look for big mistakes the second half, some intangibles, field position, things like that. And like where we're at, especially if we can come out and get some production the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, you just think this first drive coming out is going to be big for both teams. For Belfry, another 7 points coming out, could really give you a 2-score lead. And if you're Bell County, you don't want to fall down to having to score twice.
We'll step out for a break as we're 2 minutes, 45 seconds away from the second half. When we come back, the final 24 minutes of action to determine the Class 3A state champion. Belfry leading Bell 17-12. We'll be back on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
The dental office of Dr. Joshua Leonard of South Williamson, Kentucky, is now accepting new patients. We are a full-service family dentistry, serving Pike County and surrounding areas with general and cosmetic dentistry, including teeth whitening, porcelain veneers, and crowns. Strong, healthy smiles start here. Call Dr. Joshua Leonard for an appointment at 606-237-9983 or learn more about our practice at joshleonarddmd.com.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage Plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage Plan, compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
It still doesn't seem real to me. I was on my way to work one morning, and a tractor-trailer pulled out right in front of me. I had nowhere to go, but the police officer told me it was my fault. Thousands of dollars in doctor's bills. I felt helpless. Shane Hall was the only one willing to fight for me. He made the Big Trucks Insurance Company pay.
Call the name you know. Call Shane Hall and Keith Hall, attorneys at law.
Southside Mall is a regional enclosed mall located on U.S. Highway 119 in South Williamson. It's your one-stop shop for all of your holiday needs. Southside Mall wants to invite you and your family to enjoy one of the 20 stores or restaurants they offer. Don't forget, now through December 24th, you can stop by and get your picture made with Santa. Check out our website or Facebook page for days and times Santa will be at the mall. Great things come in mall packages at Southside Mall.
As winter approaches, the last thing you need to worry about is the liability of icy conditions. People's Insurance Agency can help put your mind at ease, offering bundled solutions that carry over and protect every area of your life. It's true that life can throw you a curve, but there's comfort in knowing you have someone there to help you through it. With over 80 insurance specialists through Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky, People's Insurance Agency offers large insurance solutions with small-town accessibility. Call today.
Hello, I'm Bob Hutcherson here for the Hutch Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Whenever you see a vehicle with the Hutch logo on the back, you know they were treated with respect and given the best deal.
New 2019 Jeep Renegade Sport 4x4, $23,761 or $369 per month, no money down.
I love Eastern Kentucky, and that's why you have my guarantee.
Teams finishing the warm-ups, 30 seconds left before the start of this one. Belfry will get the football coming out of the locker room. Pirates up 17-12, still a long way to go in this one. To look at Dixon's numbers, I tell you what a game he's had the first half. You got a young man who missed a big chunk of the season, and his numbers would have been really something had he been able to play. But he's been back healthy. This team got healthy at the right time, and that was one of the big components of this season. Hard to get continuity when the players you know that are going to be out there or should be out there don't get to play.
Right, and Coach Haywood says every year it's we're a work in progress, and let's just be honest with it. The work really didn't get there. The progress didn't get made till he played Ashland.
Yeah,
in the regional championship. I mean, starting with Ashland, this was a different football team. They played harder, they played more together, and I think they finally said, okay, let's go back doing the things we've always done here on Pond Creek. Let's take 3 yards, let's take 4 yards, and then if a big play comes, we'll take it.
Give a couple of shout-outs. Our old buddy Earl Williams, James Earl, missing his first ever state championship appearance. Hopefully he'll be listening, and give a shout-out to him. We know he would be down here. Our aunt, my wife's aunt, Barb Williamson, great fan listening, and always good to have that. But, one player we've not mentioned tonight that got hurt, and we want to send best wishes out to him, is Rudy Blackwell. I thought he had a very nice freshman year and injured his knee. Unfortunately, didn't get some great news this week. Should be back strong next year, but it helps to have a Brad Lowe right in there that came back from injury as well.
Yeah, luckily for the Pirates, the drop-off, was not there because Brad had experience. And a shout-out to Coach James Rowe. I know you're listening, and you've been on that sideline for too many of these. You got the rings to prove it.
Jones approaches the football, going right to left, and little pooch kick, and very returnable. Going to be taken by Belfry to 30-35. I believe that's Birchfield. And I tell you, Belfry, great field position.
Oh, great field
position. Birchfield gets all the way up to, I think, the 44. So the little pooch kick kind of backfired right there. We're 24 minutes away from deciding a champion. Belfry with the advantage right now, but still a long way to go.
Yeah, if you're Belfry, you got the short field you wanted to begin this third quarter. You're only about 56 yards or 56 yards from putting more points on the board.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, I'd like to give we're doing a little shout out. Actually, my father-in-law listening down here in Tennessee, and my brother-in-law listening in Tennessee as well.
Wide out to the left is Oliver. Belfry first down and 10 from the left hash. As we said, they're going left to right on your rodeo dial. Still 12 on the play clock. Pirates lead 17-12. Same cast of characters out there. If anything changes, we'll let you know. Dixon goes in motion. He'll sweep around to the outside and gets in the hole. And good job they get. Dixon couldn't get to the outside. He'll get a yard. Gets his total up to 150. Hard fought there on 7 carries. Second down and 9 from the 45.
Yeah, nothing there that time. Nice job of Bell County up front.
Yeah, that's definitely a victory because that play every other time he's touched it has been big yardage.
Oliver out wide to the left. Ball at the center of the field. Coleman tucks under big center Ethan Wolford. Belfry will operate to the left. They'll come out of the option of Bentley. Bentley looking to get upfield and runs into the back of his blocker. I think, not sure if Ben just not seeing the field quite like normal. Seems like if he could have cut off him to the right, he had a little bit of an alley. That time went to the sideline, got 3, but got 2. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And Bell County stays in the 6-man front that they was at the end of the half, stacking the box of 6 men, letting these linebackers run free.
No doubt about that. Oliver comes to the right side of the field. Belfry at the 47-yard line from the left hash on their own side of the field, trying to come up with a big 3rd down and 7. Dixon faked the motion. Now they'll look over to the sideline and see what they're going to do right here. Hard to get 7 right here, but, boy, you would love to and move these chains. Going to be second man through. Dixon, and he lost the football, and I think Bell's got it. Dixon would have had near the first, had a good hole, and he just leaned forward and lost it. And Bell stops Belfry right there. Would have been right near the first down. The ball fumbled into Bell territory at about the 45. It'll be first down and 10 Bobcats. Would have loved to at least been able to kick the ball away as far as field position.
Yeah, Bell's defense comes up with a huge turnover right here, gives them the short field to the goal line.
So Belfry started at the 44. They'll start at their own 45. Pirate defense now has to come out and establish something right here. Dixon made a good move in the hole on the second man through, just coughed it up. First turnover by Arthur Ball Club. 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Stephanie going to give it, and Woolham pounds in there for a gain of a couple up to the 47.
Yeah, nice job up front by Basin. Nowhere for the running back to go.
Big guy right there, and you thought that the back was going to get a little bit of a head full of steam, and he was snuffed out. Second down and 8. A lot of first downs, very even the first half. Bell had 9, Belfry 8. 3 wideouts, trot to the right side. 1 over here to the left, matched up with Tyler Chafin, the defensive corner for Belfry. Single set back to the back of Stephanie. Going to be the running back, breaks the tackle and stumbles. Going to be 3rd and about 3 as Woolham stumbles across midfield to the 48. They've got to get to the 45, so 3rd down and 3 coming up.
What that does give Bell County a very manageable 3rd down. You like the ball if you're Bell County, put the ball in Stephanie's hands, right? Let him be your playmaker on this 3rd down.
There ain't no doubt about that. We said that a couple times in the first half. 9:29 and the clock running. Big 3rd down right here. Belfry's defense trying to come up big. Set back behind Stephanie. 3 wides right, 1 to the left. Stephanie waits on the snap. He gets it. He comes option out to the left side. He's going to keep it himself. Cuts upfield, and he's right at the 1st down. I believe he's got it. Had to get to the line, and he does at the 45. Just enough. Pretty good D by Belfry.
Yeah,
But,
good. Nothing wrong with the defense there. Just good awareness by him knowing what he needed for the 1st down.
No doubt about that. They'll mark it, and, well.
It looks short.
Boy, they give it just short. Wow.
He's telling them to move it.
Yeah.
But where it's marked is short of the line. I mean, you can see green between the nose of the football and the 45.
We thought he was right on it.
Yes, that's
1st down and 10 from the Pirate 45. 2 wides to each side. Stephanie in that shotgun. And he gives it running back, and Seth Mounts makes an appearance.
He's good for 1 or 2 of those splash plays a game.
There's a loss of a yard.
2 or 3 times a game, he'll come in, reads that thing, goes downhill. Nobody puts a hand on him.
He got it in there. Loss of a yard back to the 46. It'll be 2nd and 11. Wow. 2 wide outs, make it 2 to this side, 2 to the other side. Single set back to the right of Stephanie. He'll get it. Drop straight back. Looking.
Crossing.
Looking. They're trying to get him, and they throw a little lob pass across the middle. It's caught. Coming back and catch the football at the 38. Jones with the catch, and it'll be 3rd and 3. They got to get to the 45.
But he just moves just enough in the pocket, gets outside again. He puts pressure on those linebackers and those ends that's dropping. It makes them make a decision. Do I come up? Do I stay back?
Yeah, no doubt about that. They're probably 4 down territory here. You let the Pirates come up with a big stand right here. Clock down to 7:35 here in the 3rd. Belfry leads 17-12. Bell on the drive after taking over with good field position. Stephanie back to his left. Twin wide out to each side from the center of the field. He drops straight back. Now going to run out of there. Makes a move and dives. Looks like he'll have the 1st inside the Belfry 35 to the 34. I tell you, they've not gotten a lot of things by much, but they've gotten them, and that's they give them credit for moving the chain.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just want to keep those chains moving.
At the Belfry 34.
Yeah, because they have a very good defense.
Yeah.
Anytime he breaks the pocket, you hold him 2 or 3 yards. But when you come up at 3rd and short, that's what happens.
Belfry, you had a turnover there with the Dixon fumble. Dixon very sure-handed. Those are very rare. You would love to have it returned here by Bell County. Stephanie going to throw it quickly out. The man is out there caught and hammered down after a yard gain to the 33.
Nice reaction, Belfry defensively, too. Held that pretty much to a no gain.
Trying to see if that was
number 6.
Well, they do just enough, though, to make you defend it from sideline to sideline.
Yeah,
they really spread you out. You have to respect, all aspects of their game.
That was Burnett on the catch, his 2nd catch of the night.
Coach, that was really close for that DB step in front of that.
2nd down and 9, 2 wide outs each way. Stephanie drops straight back, flush from the pocket, comes out to the left side now, going to tuck it and run. You better tackle him. He weaves inside and out, down to the 20, maybe the 19. Give him big yardage there, and once again, good coverage downfield. But there's no one left at home to tackle him.
If you got contained, you cannot go inside a block. If you're on the tackle and you got contained, you can't go inside of him. And that's what happens. All he does is step outside. Now you've put all the pressure on the Belfry's DBs and linebackers.
Thought he got to the 19. They'll mark him at the 20. And we had a timeout, officials timeout. Clock stop with 6:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Belfry leads 17-12, but Bell threatening now at the red zone.
A lot of big plays because Stephanie's been able to break containment.
Single wide out to the left, 3 out to the right.
Fumble.
There's fumble on the ground. Stephanie goes and picks it up and going to be thrown for a big loss. Big loss that time. Belfry didn't get the turnover, but they get yardage. Loss of about 7 back to the 27-yard line. Big play right there, in my opinion.
Yeah, defensively they needed that. But this is one offense good enough to overcome that.
Definitely are. They can get some big plays, but if you're Belfry, you got a shot to possibly hold them to a get the 4 downs or hold them to a field goal attempt. Barnett, Mink, and Hoskins out wide to the right. Jones by himself to the left. London Stephanie gets it looking deep. He's going to throw deep toward the end zone. Man is out there, Jones, and dives up, and great play by Tyler Chafin. I tell you, knocked it away toward the pylon. You talk about an unsung hero this year. Been that young man been able to fill in for Dixon at the corner and not allowing him to have to play defense.
Yeah, he stepped in. He has made some big plays all season long.
I think the biggest play of the game, I believe, up until this point coming up right now. Belfry got him backed up, 3rd and 17 at the 27. I like that play call. Get him out there one-on-one, let your kid make a play. Belfry just made the play a little bit better.
Yeah, and it was good thrown ball, too.
It was. Stephanie, 2 wides to each side from the left hash. He's looking, now going to keep it. Gets an alley out to the right side. You got to tackle him. He gets now, and Belfry finally gets there, does a good job. He'll get a couple, maybe 3. It's going to be 4th down as he gets to the 24, 4th down at about 14.
Yeah, no movement on this sideline of a kicker coming on. They're going for this.
No, they just don't know if they got one. I mean, they've got one. Jones can kick it, but I'm not for sure this is his range. And right now, another biggest play of the game, this Belfry defense with the short field trying to hold Bell County. You've got to keep them away from the 11, or the 10.
Contain the quarterback. That's what you've got to keep him in that pocket.
Big play. The people in red, a bunch of them across the way, they're up. Biggest play of the football game. Here's we're already at the 4:38 mark of the 3rd quarter. Stephanie looking left. He's going to throw deep. Has a man out there, but good break across the back of the ball there by Chafin and incomplete. And down about the 12-yard line, and Belfry will take over 1st and 10.
Maybe the poorly thrown ball that he has thrown all night.
Yeah, Jones was a little gimpy coming up, so Belfry takes over 1st down and 10, 4:31 to go. Big series for that Belfry defense.
Yeah, Belfry's defense steps up there. And the thing about it is, you look around after Bell County has the ball, you're down to 4.5 minutes already.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of possessions left of this game if you've got teams putting together drives.
Now this is where, just like that opening drive right there, Coach, you take this in, punch it in right here. It's huge.
Belfry, where are we at, the 24-yard line? A lot of turf to go, but the Pirates see if their offense can get untracked, going left to right. From the left hash, Dixon going to try to pop to the outside. Gets an alley. Dixon to the sideline. Isaac Dixon at the 35-40. Going to make a move on Stephanie. He'll run over him near midfield. Big game by Dixon to his own 48-yard line. Dixon, I tell you, once he pops it to the outside, he's been successful.
Yeah, and right there's nothing else left. Once you get past the line of scrimmage, that's just a single high safety, and he had the angle to run him down, but not after Belfry picks up a ton of yardage.
24 yards, sorry about that on the carry.
That's all right. Stephanie felt that one a little bit. Belfry, same cast of characters. They go 2 tight end set from the right hash mark at their 48. Great field position now for the Pirates as they move the chains once again, and Dixon having a monster afternoon, evening, night, whatever you want to call it. Coleman under center, this time going to go with Peyton Hensley. Breaks an initial tackle, good. 1st down run by Peyton down to the 44-yard line. Got contact about a yard after he got the football coach, but he broke it and got a good run.
Yeah, and you had to wonder when he's going to come back to Hensley. He's not touched the ball that much since late in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah. Got to keep that pounding in there because that opens up that alley for Dixon and possibly Bentley, who's not been able to break one off.
Great 6-yard carry there for Hensley with that body lean that he's got.
And look at the sticks, too. Now 2nd and 4, very, very manageable.
17-12 Pirates in Bell territory at the 46-yard line. Dixon going to try to go to the outside again. Takes an early hole and a little shy of the 1st. He'll be a yard shy as he gets inside the 45 to the 43. He's got to get to the 42. That makes you, though, a good 3rd and 1.
Yeah, that's a play you either gaining 7, 8, 9 yards or it's pretty much stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Heavyweight battle right here. 17-12 Pirates.
Oh, championship games are made of huge 3rd downs. Here's another one.
3rd and 1, 2 tight end set. They're going to go option left. No, it's going to be Hensley. Fullback's got it as he didn't get a whole lot, but probably about 3, maybe 2, down to the 41. But plenty enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, rattle the chains. If you're back in Pond Creek, that's what you want to hear right now is the rattling of those chains.
Belfry defeated D-Sales in overtime, double overtime last weekend. As exciting as game. Not sure I can stand another one like that. This time Bentley fakes the motion. Belfry stands up, looks over at the play callers on the sidelines. 1st down and 10 from the Bell 41-yard line. 2nd man through is Dixon. That time they play it good. Dixon trying to get out of a tackle but can't. And he'll get a couple down to the 39. That play's been good, but didn't work that time.
Yeah, again, that's just more of those body shots. You just keep pounding that thing. Be patient. Those big yards will come.
I'm still expecting a Peyton Hensley burst.
I am too.
I feel one.
I think there's a play out of that fullback. I agree with you.
1:50 to go in this one. 2nd down and 8. Belfry going to have to overcome a little bit of long yardage here. They'll break the 2 tight end set and bring Oliver back in. Who we got tied in out there right now? Or do we?
No, we don't have.
No, we got 2 wides. I did see Spears closest to us. Belfry options to the left side. Going to be Bentley looking for a block. Ben cuts up at the 30, makes an outside move. Straight block to the outside. And they call a flag. Ben would have got it. Another 1st and goal, and penalties have definitely hurt the Pirates. My lands. Huge run by Bentley. Would have been 1st and goal about the 3.
Yeah, and that time that Belfry comes out to 2 splits, Bell County responds. They take the center safety off the field. So once you break it, there's no safety.
I tell you, replay up there, I'm not sure. But I tell you, big plays have been brought back by Belfry at least a couple times now. Haywood is in the – I tell you, Haywood's let them have it. That's exactly what he's doing. They wipes out another one. Penalties have hurt the Pirates. See if they can overcome this one. That was obviously a spot foul. Is that correct?
Yes. Look at the middle of the field. No safety, 2 wideouts, nothing in the middle of the field.
2nd down and what are we calling it, 6 from the 37-yard line. Man, that would have been big right there. Bentley's best run of the night. Wiped out. It'll be option to the right side. Coleman cuts it up, and Coleman not going to get a whole lot. Dives close to the 35, making the 36. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Pirates.
Yeah, I like the decision not to pitch the ball there because there was nothing there, too. Just tuck it, get what you can, live to play another down.
2 wideouts go out. 2 tight ends come in. That's Cook and looks like Mason Washington. Cook will play the right side and Washington the left side. 2 seniors closing out nice careers. Nobody scored in the second half, and we're down to 35 seconds. Belfry leads 17-12. Boy, you would love to get points out of this one some way.
Because this is getting the film. The next score either side could do it.
3rd down and about 5 from the 36-yard line. You're in 4-down territory, no doubt about that. 2 tight ends set, broken wishbone. Coleman under center. Going to be Ben, goes in the middle. Ben lowers his shoulder, spins, and going to be close. Extra push. He breaks the tackle. Be 1st down. He was going to be a yard shy, which he probably would have gone anyway, but he broke the tackle. Bentley power run. It'll be 1st and 10, just inside the 30 to 29.
And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
That's the biggest 7-yard carry of Ben's night for sure.
There's no doubt. He's not popped that big on the one he did. 4 quarters. Raise your helmets. Raise your 4 in the air. 36 in the books, 12 to go. Belfry up 17-12 over Bell County in the Class 3A championship. We'll be back after this break on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
Williamson Wellness Center is cheering on the Belfry Pirates. Williamson Health and Wellness Center is invested in your children and reinvesting our money in your communities. Williamson Health and Wellness Center, being different on purpose.
Double Quick would like to congratulate the Belfry Pirates for earning their way to the state championship game. Double Quick takes pride in serving the Belfry community, and we're proud of our Pirates. If you need game time snacks and drinks, stop by your area Double Quick right now. We look forward to serving you. Good luck, and go Pirates from everyone at Double Quick.
17-12 in just a minute. We'll get you some, they'll probably bring you some 3-quarter stats, and we'll get you the Paul Howard Jr. Attorney Law stat update. What a game it's been, though. Nobody scored there in the 3rd. That was nothing compared to last week. Nobody scored in 4 quarters. No. 4 quarters of play in the semifinal win down in Louisville against a very good DeSales Colts team. Pikeville won the Class A. Tomorrow, I guess you've got, what do you got tomorrow? Double A. You got 5 and 4. That Boyle County Johnson Central going to be an interesting matchup.
I know it's been interesting reading all the social network postings on it.
Oh, man. Belfry now going right to left on your radio dial. They'll keep the 2 tight ends in there. Still Washington and Cook. Pirates down at the Bell 29, 1st and 10. Same bunch of characters in there. Going to be Ben trying to sweep around, and he does. He's got an alley. Good tackle, though. But Bentley comes across the 25 to about the 24.
Yeah, positive yardage. First down, positive yardage. Just take what they'll give you, 3 yards, 4 yards. Yeah. The big one will come.
That's 5 yards on that carry for Bentley.
And run the halfback enough in this half right now. Yeah. This fullback, it's there. Yeah. It's going to come.
Yeah, they're starting to peak. You know, you peak at Bentley, you peak at Dixon, and all of a sudden Peyton busts one through, and we know what he can do. We'll give you the third quarter stats here in just a moment. Still 2 tight end set. Dixon going to go out of there. They're going to go fullback, and Peyton stumbles. Not going to get a whole lot. I think he would have had a little bit of an alley there, but he kind of stumbled coming out of there and didn't get much of a spot at all. They say Linus, well, yeah, you got to give him at least a yard. They got something. Oh, they say no gain.
I thought he had a yard.
Yeah, third down and 5. So said 4 down territory, but boy, you need to really move these chains right here and keep this drive alive. 1 minute into the last quarter. 3rd down and 5 Pirates from the Bell 24-yard line. Same 2 tight end set. It's going to be Peyton. There he goes. Forward progress probably going to get it for him. I believe it does. Good surge by Belfry right with the fullback inside the 20 to the 19. And by my eyeballs, yep, they'll move the chains. First down and 10. Big conversion.
And the Pirates continue to rattle the chains. And just for the formation, the way that the Bell County lined up, it was there. You know, as a pre-snap, hey, here's the hole. Boy, Hensley through his career, he just stays square, always falling forward. He's just a tough guy to go down.
1st and 10 from the 19. Dixon going to try to go to the outside. Now pops it out there. Dixon trying to break a tackle. Dixon at the 20-15. Stiff arm. Pushes Stephanie out of bounds. And Dixon comes up a little gimpy. Well, you don't want him out of there. And good gain by Isaac. He's battled a little bit of injury tonight. Going to have to at least set out a play. And it looks like Birchfield will come out right there.
Boy, you smell that fullback right now, though. Yep. Second and short.
Dixon got down from the 15 down to about the 12. They got to get to 9, do the Pirates for the first down.
Boy, and they have been making Stephanie do a lot of tackling one-on-one, too.
And he plays a good defense.
Yeah, defensively, he's made a ton of tackles here tonight.
2 tight end set, and it's going to be Peyton. Peyton powers in there. Peyton Hensley looks like going to be a first down. Goal to goal at the 8.
Give him 4 yards on the
4 yards on that one, and looks like Dixon going to come back in the lineup.
First and goal.
We're down to 10-15. No score in the second half. And maybe an injured player there for Bell County. We'll check the number here in just a moment.
Yeah, this offensive line doing a tremendous job here for the Pirates tonight. You start gaining the yards like they have between the tackles, because a lot of this halfback play is really been inside off the tackles. Not all being outside. It's bounced some, but there's been a lot of yards in between the tackles tonight. And it's really forced Bell County to just, we know they load the box, but they're loading the box tight enough. It's all down for the fullback right now.
Yeah. 17-12, 10-18 to go in this one. Glad to be with you here from Kroger Field. Did we get those third quarter stats?
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say through 3 quarters, Bobby. The Pirates 32 carries, 280 yards. Bell County 29 carries, 113, and 9 out of 14 passing for 82. 43 plays for 195 for Bell County. Belfry 32 for 280.
Well, on this Pond Creek Nation crowd, they are fired up tonight.
They're across the way, and they've stood. Most of them, 70% of them, stood the whole game. Pirates, big couple of plays coming up right here. First down and goal from the 8. Dixon's back in there for Belfry. We thank you very much to Paul Howard, Jr., attorney at law, 369-1807. Better call Paul. Going to be option to the right side. Dixon's got it, and he'll waltz into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Beautiful execution. Let's make sure there are no flags, no laundry on the field. Big touchdown run. Beautiful execution on the option, and no one at home for Bell County.
No, once he got it out there, nice read by your quarterback to get it out there. He just walks in.
Hey, boys, there you go. 23-12 Pirates. 9:59 to go. Big point after coming up. I saw a big center, Ethan Warford, give somebody a chest bump over there, about killed him. Big point after coming up. 23-12. You like to need as many as you can get. Still a long way to go. Birchfield a hole down to our left. Cook for the point after. Plenty of length up there. Did he get it through?
No.
Oh, man, they had to talk about it for a while. They say no good, but he no good by Cook, but still 23-12 Pirates. 9:59 to go in this one. Belfry over Bell. We'll be back on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Total Pharmacy Care. In football, the object on Friday nights is to prove your team is better than their team. Well, at Total Pharmacy Care, we prove that every day. Our team of pharmacists only fills prescriptions, no cards or candy or novelty items. Just complete focus on explaining and filling your prescriptions. So tell your doctor to choose the team at Total Pharmacy Care. We're located in Phelps, Belfry, Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Martin. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Is your car ready for cooler weather? At City Tire and Auto, you can get a free diagnostics check and buy the new tires you need, like Michelin, BF Goodrich, Firestone, Bridgestone, and Cooper. If you're not sure if you need new tires, they will do a free inspection and give you a free estimate. They even have ATV tires. When you purchase 4 tires, they'll do tire rotations free. City Tire and Auto can have you road ready in a flash. They're located just off US 23 across from Pikeville Floral. Call 437-3005.
Bobby Norman, Steve Mickey, Nee Jackson, glad to be with you, as it's a pleasure to do these games each and every year. And Nee's got our numbers on that drive by the Belfry Pirates for the Paul Hart Jr. Attorney Law stat update.
That drive was 12 plays, 76 yards, culminated on an 8-yard touchdown run by Isaac Dixon. The Cook kick was no good. 23-12 Pirates, 9:59 to fourth.
Bell County returns up the field. Belfry's out there, and inside the 20, they'll hold the Bobcats to the 19-yard line.
Mr. Chafin's made a great hit right there on the kickoff return, Bobby.
I tell you, he's an unsung hero. Come in the first-year player, kind of pressed into duty there at that corner and has done a yeoman's job, and also a very good special teams player.
Boy, it's a rarity now when you can hold a receiving team inside the 20-yard line. You just don't see that anymore. Not the best field position if you're Bell County to start with.
From the 19-yard line, Pirate defense, see what they can do. This yellow banner comes up on this electronic scoreboard. It casts a yellow glare all over.
Yes, it does. I agree.
Stephanie with it. He's going to drop back. He's going to now try to run out of the hole. Little RPO dumps it out to his player, and what a hit by Birchfield. Going to be some yardage up to the 24, but great lick by Birchfield. I believe that was Burnett in the pattern. That's that little RPO.
Boy, and Belfry continues to do a good job not allowing any yards after the catch.
Yep.
Oh, that's a stick.
Licked by Birchfield. Gain of about 4. Second, and they'll say 5 from the 24.
Every time you see it, you go,
We watch this replay. It's hard not to say.
Well, I've said it twice on Mounts hit earlier, then on that one on Birchfield.
Yes.
9:14 of the clock running. Second down and 5 from their own 24. The right hash, Bell County going left to right on your radio dial. 2 wideouts right, 1 to the left. Split backs in there. Stephanie steps under a tackle. Belfry pins him in, though, does a good job. Based, I tell you, really blew that play up, and then Coleman and a couple of others came in there. And this will be third down, and a big third down it is. Yeah. No gain by Stephanie.
Yeah, trying to read the read option there. There was just no read there. They had the running back covered. The quarterback keeps it. Nowhere to go.
Big play right here.
I'm not a coach, but, Coach, if you don't get this right here, you're down 11. Woo. This is 4-down territory, isn't it?
I don't know, because their defense has not stopped Belfry.
In the shotgun, 2 backs to each side, 1 wide out to the left, 2 to the right. Big play, 3rd and 5. Stephanie will throw the slant and tipped and incomplete. Great job by Lowe. Brad Lowe at about 6'3". If you got a 5'9" player out there, he doesn't make that play. Lowe at 6'3" knocks it away. And decision time, it'll be punt time for Bell County.
Yeah, easy decision, because if they stop Bell here and they turn the ball over, it's too short of a field for Belfry. But if you're Bell County, you have to be worried now. They've had a hard time slowing these Pirates down.
Well, we've punted 1 time and had 1 turnover. It's Bentley. Is that Ben that's cramping up a little bit? He's had those problems. Bentley down there about the 33-yard line. I believe that's Bentley.
Yes, it is Bentley.
8:18 to go here in this one. 23-12 Belfry over Bell County in the Class 3A state championship. Let's step out for a quick break and be back with more on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
Orange Leaf Frozen Yogurt in Pikeville is the perfect destination for all of your froyo needs, with some of the creamiest, smoothest, and best-tasting yogurt in the Pikeville area. Orange Leaf offers seasonal flavors, boot camp-approved options, along with an array of toppings to choose from. Treat yourself by stopping in at Orange Leaf, located on Hibbard Street in downtown Pikeville. That's Orange Leaf in downtown Pikeville.
8:18 left in this one. We got to thank people. I mean, we're winding down our broadcast. We were just talking. 8 of these championship games me and you have done.
I know it's 8. Yes. Not too many of them can say that.
No, it's 9. Counting back in 07, I did one, so it's 9 for me overall. Jackson in here with us for the first time, but I tell you, it's something.
It's not the first time you and I have done this, though, Bobby, because from the back alley in Belfry or to Forest Hills,
right.
We did this mimicking Kaywood Ledford back in the day, whether it was on the basketball court or the.
Well, I'm going to tell my age here. I've either coached in every state championship appearance, or I've sit beside Bobby beside every one of them.
You have.
Well, I have been to every one.
He's been to every one. I've been to every one but one. Oh, they're going to go for it. Stephanie on 4th down and 5. They take the punter out. He's going to run out of there, and Belfry got him. I believe they got him from behind. He's short. He is short, if my eyes are correct.
It is close.
I believe he's short. They got him from behind. Dudley Hilton gambles.
I believe he's short.
I think he's half yard short. Big measurement, because that would give Belfry the ball at the 29-yard line.
If the players move, we can see.
Boys, if we was at home and Willie Williamson had that chain, I'd feel a lot better.
He's short. He's short.
He's short.
But let's wait till they bring it out. I've seen stranger things happen. I've seen links added and links subtracted.
I have too.
This is huge right here. Out of the timeout, Dudley Hill goes for, I think he's half a ball short. Pirate football. Belfry football, big play with 8:12 to go. 1st and 10 for the 29. It's Jacob Baston sprints to the sideline and encourages that big Belfry crowd.
Boy, you have to wonder about that call, though.
I tell you.
You know, come up short like that, you let Belfry inside the 30.
Now you really, you must have not trusted your defense or something to get you the ball back. Now you really, the only chance you stay in this game if you're Bell County is to either force a big turnover or hold Belfry right now.
Yeah, and it needs to be a 3 and out. They can't allow Belfry to run any clock.
It's 8-12. Belfry will take 3.5 yards a pop right here and get a couple of first downs on you. All of a sudden you look up and 4 minutes are left.
What a difference in 7 days that a timeout changes a coach's mind.
Oh, man. 2 tight end set. Belfry going right to left from the 29. Belfry going to go fullback. Hensley. Nice hold by Peyton. He'll get a surge of about 5. Still pushing back, but not before he gets to the 23, and you'll take that every time.
Yeah, Belfry's had so much success with these halfbacks that fullback is getting a little easier inside.
They give him 5 yards on that ball.
Oh, yeah. You'll take that every time.
And more importantly, this clock continues to tick.
Under 7:45 right now and running. Belfry up 23-12. We welcome you into the Faith Pharmacy broadcast tape. High above Kroger Field, 509 Meds and Pike with its Christy Ratliff and her awesome staff. That's Faith Pharmacy. Been with us all year. We appreciate them sponsoring our broadcast table wherever we're at. 2 tight end set. Belfry in the center of the field. 2nd down and 5. Starting to work the clock just a little bit. Bentley sweeping around from left to right, looking, gets a little stiff arm, gets close.
More flags.
Oh, laundry on the field. And this one may come back. Let's check. There's another flag. Who's that one on? Hey. Boy, somebody from Bell's getting chewed. So that could be part of it. Let's see.
We know the first one's going to end up being a holding penalty on Belfry. But the dead ball I don't know about, Bobby.
Yeah, we'll let them sort it out right here. 7:20 to go in this one. Pirates up 23-12.
Well, I will say it was thrown in the area of holding. That's being politically correct.
The guy threw it. That's his call.
Yes.
Look here, Stephanie in Belfry's huddle. Stephanie's, Aiden Smith kind of steps in there and says, I'm about a foot.
They need to back up.
Yeah, they need to back up. Play like you're winning the football game. Stephanie went over there, no sense for that. I tell you, Logan McCoy is ripping into his offensive lineman saying, hey, let's keep our heads. Don't let that little guy. I tell you, Stephanie's the one who went in there. You could tell it. He went into that Belfry huddle, almost to the huddle, and was talking some smack. And finally, Aiden Smith, who's probably 100 pounds heavier and a foot taller, said, hey, we're not going to have that.
And Chase Huff from Bell County, I'll give him his due. He pushed his players away because he knew nothing was going to come good.
Hold on, Belfry. Huh? Wendy ever... So mark it off here.
Yeah, we get a first down.
First down, that's right. And that's Bell County not holding their composure And it wasn't the deal with Stephanie. They didn't throw it on that. I think it was the lineman that they were chewing out coming off the field. And, boy, that moves this ball down. First down and 10. That's a huge break for Belfry. But I've never seen them. They called Mason Washington's number out. They don't usually do that in high school.
I've heard that several times down here. But even after the holding penalty, Belfry gets a new set of downs, change rattle, man, inside the 20-yard line, clock down to 7:20. It's all pointing red right now.
And look at that offensive line get to the line of scrimmage. I tell you, you're talking about an approved bunch. First and 10 from the 18, the left hash. Belfry stays with that two tight end power set, no wideouts in the ball game. Brett Coleman looks at the play clock. Belfry starting to manage that just a little bit. You can tell. Coleman under center. Going to put Dixon in motion. Dixon goes to an alley, and great play
inside
there by, and no gain for Dixon. What number is that? Hard to see.
Number 80?
80, yeah.
Well, that's a first on the night. That's the first carry Dixon's had for no gain on the night.
That's Weidel, the no gain. Good play. When he's been able to get to the outside, they can't contain him.
No.
It's when they've been able a couple times to get him before he gets to the corner.
Yeah, because the way they're playing the DBs and stuff, nobody has an angle on him once he gets outside.
Clock down to 6:33. Belfry options. No, Peyton Hensley fullback. Oh, good gain by Peyton. Won't have the first, but he gets a big chunk of it back as he stumbles down to the 11. It'll be third down and short, Pirates.
Give him 7 yards on the carry there,
You'll
Bobby.
take that every time.
And the young man, like he's done for 4 years around here, falls forward and gets you that extra yard and a half.
What a senior year he's had after battling injury and sickness last year. Really did not even play. Really came into his own his sophomore year. Kind of forced into action late in the season.
Yeah, he really thought his junior year was going to be his breakout year.
3rd and 3, big conversion coming up. Possible 4-down territory for the Pirates. We're under 6 minutes to go in this one. Belfry taking every bit of the play clock. It's now down at 12.
And count them, 11 blue jerseys in the box.
Belfry options the left side. No, it's going to get that look, but it's Hensley, and he's got the first. Still pushing the pile down to the 5. First down and goal to goal. Belfry from the 5. Hensley hit about the 8. Powered down to the 5. First and goal, Belfry.
That's a gutsy offensive line. You're running the fullback into the teeth of an 11-man defensive front, and you are still gaining the yards.
And you look up, there's 5:35 to go in this one.
6 yards on that carry, and we took the ball at 8:12 mark.
Yep.
So we're coming up on 3 minutes in this drive.
And I think everybody in the stadium knows Belfry scores. It's the knockout punch.
Take as much time as you want. Hang on to that football.
Let that clock run.
Run, baby, run. 5:15 left in this one. You're listening to Pirate Football presented by Pikeville Medical Center. Together we rise. We appreciate their sponsorship all year as a presenting sponsor of Belfry Football. From the left hash, first down and goal to go from the 5. Coleman sends Bentley in motion. He'll sweep around. He cuts up and dives to about the 2. Looks like it'll be close to the 2. Between the 2 and 1, be second down and goal.
That's what you want to how you run the backs. You see a yard, you see 2 yards. Take what it gives you.
Yep. No need to be. You don't have to be. The way you be a hero is you don't have to be one play. It can be cumulative.
Yeah, you don't need to swing for the home run. Just be tickled to get a bunt and get on first base. Basically, that's it. All you want to do is just positive, keep moving.
That time of possession that we struggled so bad in the first half has started to even out in the second. 4:40 in the clock running. Second down and goal from the 2. Belfry going for the kill right here. It's going to be option out to Bentley. Bentley lowers his shoulder, dives, pylon.
He's
touchdown!
There.
Touchdown, Pirates! Big run by Bentley for the touchdown. Presented by Hutch Auto Group. Ben dove about the 1.5, laid a shoulder into the defender, hit the pylon. Touchdown, Belfry, 29-12, Big Red.
Yeah, nice job by your quarterback, Brett, too, man. Hang on that thing until somebody takes him. Then he flips that ball out there.
Glad to see Ben get him one. Senior closing out a nice career. Big.
And all 3 of those Bentley boys, if I'm not mistaken, the last game of their high school career, they all played in the state championship.
Wasn't always a winner. I don't think the Morgan got one.
No.
But
Cook just for playing it, though, is an honor.
Cook for the point after. Birchfield with the hold. Grayson kicks it up. What very well could be his last extra point. Up and good. 30-12 Pirates. 4:31 to go. Still a ways, but you can smell it. Belfry over Bell County will step out for a break on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
The Pikeville Area YMCA is a cause for strengthening our community through well-being and fitness, sports, and family time. The YMCA is committed to nurturing and developing the potential of our youth, promoting and improving individual health and a healthy lifestyle. Check out your local YMCA today for all the classes and amazing facilities. Call today at 606-433-9622. The Pikeville Area YMCA, forging new friendships in our community. It's championship weekend in Kentucky, and Pike County Sheriff Rodney Scott would like to take this time to remind all the teams, if everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. Good luck to all the staff, players, cheerleaders, and band members in the Kentucky State playoffs. Here's to a safe game and bringing home the win. From your Pike County Sheriff, Rodney Scott.
I tell you, great drive by Belfry. We'll get the numbers for you in just a moment on the Paul Howard Jr. Attorney Law stat update. What a drive by Belfry when they needed it.
Bobby, the Pirates went 7 plays, 29 yards, culminated on a 2-yard touchdown run by Ben Bentley around the left end. Cook's kick makes it 30-12 Pirates at the 4:31 mark of the fourth quarter. I'd like to give a little shout-out to my mom listening back at Forest Hills there.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about that. My mom and dad, Brother Bob and Elaine Norman, my sisters.
I got a sister in Charlotte, got us tuned in, going crazy right now.
No doubt about that. Kicked down to about the 8, fumbled briefly there. I think that's Woolham or Hoskins. That is Woolham. Nice return up the left side. Belfry finally gets him out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. So now if you're Belfry, you keep things in front of you. You tackle. That's what you got to do. You're up 30-12.
Yeah, and up to this point,
control.
Belfry's done a great job of after the catch, preventing any yards after the catch. A lot of good, nice open field tackling. Now, hats off to Coach Anthony attacking this offensive line. Where they come from, where they started for most of the season. In the last 3 weeks, it's a different ball club. I mean, this is Belfry beginning with Ashton. We had not seen that ball club all season long.
Now let's see what Stephanie can do with 4 minutes, 21 seconds to go. Pirates up 30-12. Bell has not scored in the second half. Belfry extending the 17-12 halftime lead now to 30-12 with 2 second-half scores. Stephanie straight quarterback play up there. Baisden missed him there, and Stephanie to the outside. Stephanie, you better tackle him. They finally push him out of bounds, but not before the little jitterbug gets up to about his own 43.
Yeah, and to me, that's their best offense. Snap it to him and let him run it.
Tell you, the staff here at Kroger Field, man, this is, I think it's on Nee Jackson's bucket list. Had to be on yours, mine. All these games, times we've come to this field, and now you get to announce. Got to announce at Papa John's, Western. Used to be Papa John's. I don't think they go by that anymore.
No. I don't think they have the pizza box anymore.
1st and 10 from the 41 after the nice game by Stephanie. Belfry needing to close this thing out. 4:14 to go. Empty backfield. 3 wides right, 2 to the left. Stephanie just going to keep it. He'll get upfield, makes a move. And Lowe goes out and does a good job of dragging him down after about a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Yeah, if you're Belfry, you just want to keep somebody in the middle of the field to spy him. Because all you want to do is just tackle him. Just tackle him. You know, under 4 minutes now, 3:58. Make them run the clock, eat that clock. If they get a score, they've run a lot of clock off.
Yeah.
And that's an awesome play by Lowe, being out there on the island by himself with the quarterback, making that open field
you talk about an unsung hero. Missed most of the year, comes back, gave you depth. He gives you size. Played a good tight ends, played a good defensive end when he was in there for Blackwell. 2 wides each way. Hoskins in motion. Goes in front of Stephanie. They're going to try to go deep down the left side. There's a man out there as well behind the defense and complete, I do believe, deep into Belfry territory. They faked it to Hoskins. It was sweeping in front of Stephanie. And Jones on the reception deep into Belfry territory at the 11. You don't want to get complacent. Stranger things have happened.
Stephanie throws a nice long ball.
He's not a big guy, but I tell you, he's a heck of a quarterback, heck of a player. 42 yards on the completion. They'll say, I thought the 11. They say the 13. First down for Bell County.
Yeah, if you're Belfry, you don't want them to let them score right now. You want them to have to run some plays, run some clock.
3:27 to go in this one. Same formation. 3 wides, one side, 2 to the other. Stephanie ducks in the hole. Belfry finally comes over and hammers him down after a gain of a couple.
I don't know if that was a flag or a marker that somebody threw right there in the middle of the field, Coach. Looked like a flag.
Yeah, time. I don't know. They stopped the clock.
What's Dudley? Dudley's fired up about something.
It's in the area of holding.
I think Bell County's walking backwards. This could be going against the Bobcats.
I think they can say a whole lot. Illegal chop block.
Chop block.
I don't think they can say a whole lot about the penalty situation. Belfry's hurt themselves on some big plays. Still first down, but back them up.
I think he said 15-yard penalty.
Yeah,
on the chop block.
it is a chop.
Like a personal foul.
Yeah.
Well, an empty set, though, with Bell County with trips to one side, twins to the other. And snapping at Stephanie, that's some pressure on you defensively, let him have the whole field to operate.
Big penalty, though. They've got to get down inside the 5 to about the 4-3 for the first down, and we're down to 3:13 in the clock running. 1st and 24 from the 27-yard line. Stephanie drops straight back, looking all day, throws across the middle, high ball, And was that called? That was called on the tip. Crazy play. Belfry.
No, incomplete.
Oh,
he's marking.
No,
the one in the back was marking it. No good.
He still was looking. Yeah, I thought Hoskins got in there and dove. That's a big play.
21 yards.
Yeah, that's a big play.
Down to the 6. They still not got the first. They've got to get now on second, but they get a big chunk. Let's watch this one right here. Stephanie throws it. Yeah, he caught that, no doubt about that. Stephanie, quarterback draw, going to get inside the 5. Pops it out to the side, and can Belfry get him? I don't think so. He get in, or yep, he got in just inside the pylon. Touchdown by London Stephanie. Great individual effort. Belfry had a couple of angles, but I tell you, that just goes to that young man's athletic ability, what he can do. And great answer drive. Did take a little bit of time, down to 2:42. But if you're Belfry, you got to come out and keep playing.
Yeah, he does make it look so easy. Done. He
glides.
Yeah,
he glides.
Yeah, just can make that first one or two guys just completely miss him.
I'm not for sure he scored because he had the ball in his right hand.
Yes.
When he came toward that pylon. Nevertheless, much ado about nothing there. But Bell will line up and go for 2, trailing 30-18. 2:42 to go. Then you got to start thinking, get your hands team out there, boys. Hey, boys. 2 wide outs each way. Stephanie. He's just standing back there eating popcorn, throws across the middle, and it's good. I think complete to.
Is that number 15?
Yeah, that is 15.
He almost just stopped like the play had been blown dead. He just sat there holding the ball.
That was Mink. 2-point conversion, good. Still not over. 2:42 to go. Good drive by Bell. 30-20. Belfry still in control, but the Bobcats will come now with an onside kick. We'll step out for a break and be back with more on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
Hurley Drug Store meets the customer's needs by providing medical equipment, pharmacy refills, food and beverages, and other miscellaneous products. Hurley Drug Store is located on 210 Logan Street in Williamson, West Virginia. Call 304-235-3535. Hurley Drug Store offers the best hot dogs in town at our old-fashioned pharmacy lunch counter, open 9 to 3. Stop by Hurley Drug today, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, and Saturday, 9 to 4. Be a part of our family at Hurley Drug in Williamson.
Thornhill Mitsubishi, located on 119 in Chapmanville, is here to support you. Go Thornhill and expect the best with total value, service, and pricing on your next vehicle. Open 7 days a week. Shop Thornhill Mitsubishi and get our 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty on every new Mitsubishi. Value, confidence, fast and easy credit acceptance, total support. No matter what lies on the road ahead, Thornhill is here for you. Visit us now on Facebook and thornhillmitsubishi.com. See dealer for all details.
Jones will approach the football. You got to expect onsides here with only 2:42 to go. Jones, the kicker, looking, surveying things, waiting on the signal to kick. And there comes the whistle. He'll approach the football, and it will come onside. Takes a bounce, and Belfry gets it. I tell you, we'll get the number on that one. Went up with his hands and snagged it out of the air. That's what the hands team does. Who is that? That's Ashurst. That is Ashurst, the little guy. The little guy snagged it out of the air. Great play, and Belfry's in good shape here at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, not a bad kick either.
No, that was a good onside kick. Gave his team a chance to get it. 2:40 left in this one. Belfry up 30-20 after leading 17-12 at the half.
Both teams with 3 timeouts left.
Pirates, they've stayed the latter part of that third quarter and into most of this fourth with this 2 tight end set. Power football. Not many teams brave enough to do it these days. Peyton Hensley, big hole up the middle. Peyton will dive. Looks like a first down, yardage right at the mark of the Bell 41-yard line. Body blows.
Offensive line blocking 11-man front right there and still letting that fullback get 10 yards a pop.
Gotta love a 10-yard carry by the fullback.
That was just got to be demoralizing. You know what I mean? It's just got to be demoralizing. Down to the Bell 41. Clock will wind with 2:24. You can run down another 18 seconds or so before you snap this one. Pirates one more first down, and I think you're going to take number 7 back to Pike County. Same formation. If it changes, we will let you know. 2 tight end set. Coleman will go to Peyton, and flag flies.
Belfry may have called a timeout.
That line judge on the opposite side's got us.
No.
Oh, okay. I saw the coaches in his ear. I thought they may have got a timeout. Nope.
Legal procedure against Belfry. Really not had a problem with that today. But, boy, you don't want a penalty right now. If anything is stopping this clock. Move them back 5 to the Bell 46. But here's what you do. You'll get another 25 right here to run off. He wound the clock. This will take it down to a minute 30-some, depending on how long. Nope, minute 40-some.
Yeah, and Brett's standing there, too.
Yeah, he just
Coleman,
he'll
take every second off of this.
Still 10 on the play clock. Coleman goes under center. They're going to go Peyton again. Peyton gets ankle tackled, gets about 3. Back down to the 43. Be second down and long, Pirates.
Well, and I tell you, Hensley has done his job in his career of just keeping this fullback legacy going. That's all it is, the fullback. It doesn't matter who it is or what number. If you line up there, that's what you get.
Second down and about 12 for the Pirates from the 43-yard line. On the Bell side of the field, we're down to minute 15.
By my calculations, that gives him 40 yards in the second half already, so he'll have put him about 90 yards on the night.
Bell's not called any timeouts.
I think Bell's conceded this one.
I think there's any doubt about that. If you run another couple of plays here, this one's over. Belfry fired off on that left side.
Again.
We did move, but I'll tell you this. Had it not been for us moving, it looked like Ben Bentley was going to the house with that one.
Yeah. Second down. Belfry making it a little bit harder here, but the thing about it is that old clock keeps on trucking.
Less than a minute from number 7.
Stairway to 7.
That's right.
It's been a little bit rocky, but I tell you what, it's been a fun ride.
It's all about how you play in the month of November and that one weekend in December.
T-shirts, sweatshirts made a few years ago that before that Louisville Central game, Stairway to 7. We go down there and get waxed, give up 60 points. A little bit different today. Boys, should the clock be running? Dixon will sweep around from right to left. He's going to try. If he pops it at the corner, he may be huge yardage. Cuts back in the center of the field. Needs to just get down. Dixon still on his feet. Dixon still spinning. First down. Get the hammer out.
That's it, baby.
Go ahead and nail it home.
Number 7.
And the greatest play call in the history of football. The most important. The most fun. Victory formation.
22 yards on that.
And, boys, let's say like it is. This is one title that came out of nowhere.
Came out of nowhere. It did. I tell you, before the season, you thought you had some pieces. You thought you had a bunch of question marks, too. But, boy, you had that four-headed monster backfield. Ain't no doubt about the MVP of this game. Yeah. Isaac McNamee, congratulations, young quarterback for Pikeville. Got the first one. If it's any other than Dixon, you need to check the voting box.
Yeah. Yeah. Coaches in here, baby.
Belfry coaches into our press box, and they're celebrating as very deserving. Great called play game. One more snap. And that's it.
That's it, Pond Creek.
Coleman takes it in. There you go.
State champion, baby.
Get on your feet. Pond Creek Nation, let's listen to them as they flood the field. The boys in all white. Hats off to them and hats off to the boys in blue. Belfry 30, Bell County 20. And Belfry's your class, and Dudley trotting there, fussing at the refs. Let's show some class, brother. Good ball game as he shakes hand with one, probably the guy he was giving it most to. He's probably telling him good job there now. But great job by Bell County. What a team. People talked about their record, this and that. They were very deserving to be here. But the Belfry Pirates is the better team today. 30-20, the Pirates win it. We're going to come back with a stat recap from Paul Howard Jr. Attorney at Law, and also name our Community Trust Bank Player of the Game. But once again, Belfry 30, Bell County 20. The Pirates take number 7 back to the Mountain Parkway into Pike County. 30-20 over Bell. We'll be back on 93.1 WDHR Sports.
Together, it starts with a family doctor. It starts with a hospital that's recruited a team of family doctors to provide quality care throughout the region. They are the gatekeepers to your health, the point of access to specialists and advanced technology. Because when it comes to your family's health, at Pikeville Medical Center, together starts with us. Call 606-218-3500 to make your appointment today.
Spring 2020 registration is going on now at Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College. Choose from more than 50 programs or get on track to transfer to the college or university of your choice with our transfer credits. With flexible scheduling and online classes available, you can enjoy the convenience of a quality education close to home. Scholarships and financial aid opportunities are available. At Southern, your success begins at home. Visit southernwv.edu for more information.
Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
For all of your insurance needs, call Joe Cochran at 859-234-3813, serving all of Central and Eastern Kentucky.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage Plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage Plan compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
It still doesn't seem real to me. I was on my way to work one morning and a tractor trailer pulled out right in front of me. I had nowhere to go, but the police officer told me it was my fault. Thousands of dollars in doctor's bills. I felt helpless. Shane Hall was the only one willing to fight for me. He made the big trucks insurance company pay.
Call the name you know. Call Shane Hall and Keith Hall, attorneys at law.
Santa knows where all the best toys are, and this December, many of the hottest smartphones are just a penny with service at Appalachian Wireless. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless to check out all of the great smartphone deals that consistently top the nice lists. This Christmas is truly going to be bigger and better than ever. Better service, bigger savings. That is, that's today's Appalachian Wireless.
We used to stop in at a local gas station for two things: gas and,
Excuse me, can you help me get to the corner of 20?
directions. Today, it's like going to a mini mall.
The Extra Mile Convenience Store South Williamson, where we have snacks, sandwiches, pizza rolls, and more like refreshing beverages and the best coffee in town. Gas up or stop in for one of our daily specials. The Extra Mile Convenience Store on 119 South Williamson.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone, and People Pay, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us online to learn more at ctbi.com.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Well, what an effort. Two good football teams battled. It was 14-12, then 17-12, then 30-12 when Belfry had it, but Bell never quit. They get a late touchdown, a couple minutes to go there, 30-20. So hats off to both clubs. What a championship game could be. But Belfry, your Class 3A state champs. Let's take a final look at the final stats here on the Community Trust Bank. We'll name our Community Trust Bank player of the game here in just a minute. The Paul Howard Jr. Attorney at Law final stat update. First downs on the night, Belfry 17, Bell 15. The final score, of course, was Belfry 30-20. Belfry 48 carries in a state championship game, 379 yards. How many state championships have we won now without completing a pass? That's crazy. Bell on the night, 35 for 141. Bell passes for 150. Stephanie 12 out of 18, and what an excellent player he is. Possession time, Belfry 21 minutes. Belfry 20-58, and Bell 24-20. That don't exactly add up to 48 right there, but we'll figure that out. Third down conversions, Belfry 6 of 9, and Bell 5 of 10. Individually, and a young man just named the MVP as Belfry accepts the state championship trophy. Just named the MVP of this Class 3A playoff championship game. Isaac Dixon, the junior halfback, injured for a part of the year, but goes out with a bang his junior season. 15 carries, 228 yards, 3 touchdowns, a long of 69, average 15.2 per touch. Peyton Hensley closing out a great career, 19 big carries, 98 yards. Ben Bentley, 12 for 52. Coleman had 1 for 1. For Bell County, Stephanie, 21 for 115, a long of 34. Baker, 4 for 14. Woolham, 7 for 13. And Hunter Bailey, a touchdown, 1 for 5. So there you have it. That's our final of the year. Hard to believe. Community Trust Bank golly, I keep saying Community Trust Bank because we get to that player of the game. Paul Howard Jr., he's been on board now for a couple of years. The Paul Howard Jr. attorney law stat update for the final time. Better call Paul, 369-1807 as Belfry gathers for that championship picture down there. Man, that's something else. But we've got to name our Community Trust Bank player of the game. This is a no-doubter. 15 carries, 228 yards. Junior halfback Isaac Dixon, 3 touchdowns. He's the Community Trust Bank player of the game. Community Trust Bank, building communities, built on trust. Coach?
Hey, only thing you can say, my hat's off to this coaching staff. What they did with this football team, just struggled all season long. In the regular season, just got took to the woodshed by Johnson Central. And, people said, starting the playoffs, I don't know. And if somehow, somewhere, and I know what it is, it's just hard work, make the kids believe in what you're selling. That happens, the kids buy in, and by the time you're in the regional championship against Ashland, it's a different ball club. And from that point on, the momentum just started to grow. And let's face it, Bobby, last week's game, tougher than this game.
Yeah, it really was.
It really was. It was you had that feeling when you left last week that the sales – that may have been the hump right there.
And that's not a knock on Bell County. They did what they had to do to deserve it. But I tell you, as Brett Coleman waves the Pirate flag at midfield at the 50-yard line, what an effort. But I tell you, that 3-headed monster, you're going to lose 2 of them. But you got some good pieces coming back. But we're going to enjoy this one for a few days before the old Food Cityers start to talk about what's going to happen next year. But let's thank a few people first before we get out of here. At Mountaintop Sports, Teddy Painter, we got to share some time with him down on the field before the game. Tommy Fleming doing our equipment. Jeff Meek, Scrappy Barnes did a couple of games for us. All of the great staff at Mountaintop Sports, the sales staff. Up there for the advertising staff, and then you, the fans, for listening. Without you, we've done this for a long, long time. I think we completed our 11th season. This is my 15th complete season doing Belfry football, and the reason we do this is because of those people back home, those people there that want to listen to us, and we know we got a big audience each and every week, and that's why we do it. We don't do it because we're getting rich. We don't do it because of notoriety or fame, because it just don't happen. We do it because of this team, because of this town, and because of those people listening.
And Bob, that about says it all.
That about says it all.
There's something about Pond Creek and there's something about football. There's a blue collar that runs in these veins. You work for it and you earn it. And it's just and this one, of all of them, I think they may have had to work harder down the stretch than any of them.
I tell you what a turnout really for the single A game. Over 7,800. We just got the final stats here. I didn't know how it was going to shape up here with 2 fan bases having to travel a pretty good distance, even though it's closer than Western. 8,275 here in Kroger Field tonight for this. You'll take that. Great contention for Pikeville down here earlier today, and 2 Pike County teams carrying banners, carrying trophies back once again.
Yeah, so right now, hey, Bobby, Pike County, you are the capital of high school football right now, baby. Nobody does it better than what we do it in Pike County.
There's no doubt about that. Folks, we're going to get out of here. We're going to go celebrate a little bit, have us a meal. We thank you so much for listening. Lee Jackson's gone on down to the field to be part of the trophies and all that. But for the final time, and we say this each and every year, lo and behold, Pike County Bowl will be here soon. You never did. Time flies. I'm getting a little balder. You get a little grayer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting a little fatter. I got diabetes this week. Yeah. But you know what? We're going to keep going to the good Lord tells us to stop.
All right. Just keeps getting harder to climb them steps, these press boxes,
Hey, but this one was sweet.
We had an elevator tonight.
This one was sweet. Folks, we're going to get out of here. We love to have fun, and thank you for listening. 30-20 Pirates over the Bell County Bobcats. For everyone at Mountaintop Sports tonight, with color commentary, Steve Mickey on commentary and stats, Mr. Need Jackson. For the final time this year, I'm Bobby Norman. Have a great, safe evening, everyone.